I did it right this time. Well, anyways, welcome back, everyone. I'm Tony. I'm your host this time, and I'm joined by my co-host once again.
I'm Briget. Sorry, you're thinking about what I'm saying.
Well, she's Briget. And
I'm Briget.
And I'm Len.
Before we start, I do just want to say that, as we said last week, we are doing a Q&A, so please send us your questions, anything. It could be personal questions, overall questions, questions about something stupid. Who cares? You dead? Ghost question.
Really no limit.
And yeah, so first off, before we get into it, well, I guess I should say as well that this is a part 2 from last episode, since Briget had to leave early, and, you know, we kind of want to hear Bridget's side, so that's why we're ignoring the what?
Sticker.
Oh no, the sticker fell.
We're trying to get Bridget's little input of this, you know? Get some content.
Yeah.
But first, before we start that, Briget, how was your day?
I woke up an hour ago.
Yay!
And ate a fruit bowl.
Accomplishments.
Yes.
Waking up is hard now.
It's about.
And you also had cake in a cup.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I had cake in a cup, y'all.
Coffee
I have
cup.
it in like a. Okay, yeah, you know what? It's horrifying to look at.
I'm a little oofy right now. I'm gonna be having some coughing fits today.
I'm
But
scared.
no, I mean, it's just allergies or something. Or I'm dying. Hopefully dying. But, you
You're
know.
saying that now.
Well, yeah. At least we'll know why you're dying.
Anyways, wait, I cut you off, so how was your
No,
day?
you're good. No, yeah, again, I ate a fruit bowl. And then Len got me a cake in a cup. Yes. And I haven't in a year. It's very juicy. Very happy.
Very creamy.
Yes. Yes. But yes, that's about it for me.
Len, how was your day? No one cares. On to me. But how was your day?
She's like, give me a minute. Laughing to the pain, y'all.
Oh, okay. Well, my day was good. I brought Briget a cake in a cup.
Yes.
And also bought myself 2 Dr. Peppers because I love those Dr. Peppers.
Dr. Peppers are so good.
I told Tony this early before the podcast, but I'm gonna tell you now, Briget. But at work, I was supposed to cut this tube thingy, and I had my box cutter, and I was like, "Oh, I'm professional with my box cutter, so I can cut this shit, right?" No, my box cutter went deep into my finger and cut me,
Band-Aid.
and now I have like a Band-Aid on my whole like wrist, like my palm and everything, because that's how deep it was. I was like, good thing is it was a small cut because it was a very, very small box cutter, but yeah. And I asked them at work, I was like, do y'all guys got Band-Aids? They're like, why? I'm like, I cut myself, showing them a bloody ass hand.
She's like dripping.
I'm like, it wasn't that bad, but it was like, it was leaking down.
Mine was that bad.
Because, like, since it was a small cut, all you see is just it leaking down. They're like, oh, that's nothing. I'm like, no, I cut myself with my box cutter. Show them my box cutter fully out and everything. They're like, oh, shit, wash your hand. Go look for Band-Aids later. I go to look. No Band-Aids. There's nothing. No, nothing in the first aid kit. It was all empty. I was like, what the hell?
McDonald's.
And I go to ask, I'm like, where are the Band-Aids? There's nothing. And they're like, oh, that's right. You know the morning crew? I'm like, what about the morning crew? Every time we stock up, it's gone. They take it for themselves. I'm like, you can't afford an $8 pack Band-Aid? My God. And they're stealing the Band-Aids. I'm like, I'm in need. I had to wrap my hand in paper towels.
Did you have tape?
We had stickers and everything. It
Okay,
still
you
fell
stickers
off.
for it?
It still fell off my finger, but I mean, it already calmed down the bleeding. But today, I accidentally, like, me raspé, like, with my mochila and everything. So I started bleeding again. It started bleeding more than, like, last time. And I was like, damn it. So I put the Band-Aid on and it came here and I'm like, hi. So that's how my day is. I cut myself on accident.
Nice. On accident.
She says. No,
I
just
know,
kidding.
I didn't mean
I
to,
know.
though.
I mean, I cut myself at work too, but I bleed like really
Like a lot?
easily. Yeah, like for like the tiniest thing, it's horrible.
Yeah.
And like I cut both my fingers, the blood was just like all over my arm. And my coworker, it was back when we still had coworkers. And she was like,
It's just you?
right now it's just me, and it's been me for a while. But this was like back when we still had people, and she was like, oh my god, what do we do? Like, do you need to go to the hospital? Because, I mean, it was like dripping blood on the floor. She's like, what do I do? And it was just
What
like,
do I do?
there was like just 2 small cuts on my finger. I like cut my fingers trying to open something with the knife. But it was like just, and I'm like, it's fine. Ooh, look, it's pretty. And she's like, why are you like this? And I'm like, I don't know.
I mean, I'm the same.
And I was like, oh, just take care of the customers. I'll be in the back trying to deal with this, okay? And she's like, okay. She was like,
she's freaking out way more than you.
Yeah, and I'm just like, ooh,
Was
pretty.
it the girl that like sang a lot or whatever?
This girl I know. You told me
Like,
about it.
No, it's not her. It was
Okay.
this other girl.
Was it the girl that sings or no? Or I'm
No.
thinking of some other.
Are you talking about Anna?
Yeah.
No, not Anna. It
Not
was
Anna?
before.
It was someone else.
You know, Bobina.
But no, like, she was just freaking out. She's like, Tony, like, what do I do? What's going on? Why is there so much blood? And I was like, it's fine. Like, isn't it pretty though? Like, look at the red. She's like,
He's a
why are you
tattoo.
liking this?
Tony bleeds a lot. Me, however, I don't really bleed a lot, which is why the doctor's worried about that. But yeah. I'll be right back. I need to answer a phone call. You guys continue the podcast.
I'll talk about my day.
All right. I mean, yeah, perfect timing. There you go.
I mean, technically, I just woke up too. I always just kind of like...
Y'all didn't answer the messages, so your window was closed when I came in. I really thought something happened. I was like, why is your window closed? Why are they not answering?
Oh,
I thought the worst.
I was in the office.
It was the
No, we decided to like do the podcast at Len's house, and we didn't tell you.
I thought I didn't see anyone outside either, and I was like, okay, y'all, I think the worst about people. So his window
I'm
was
not that
closed.
bad.
No. What?
I'm not that bad.
No, thinking the worst is something happened to y'all.
Oh.
Oh my god, he's here thinking like I'm thinking he's the worst, and I'm like, no, I thought something happened to you. That's why. And then I saw Len come. I'm like, oh, okay, my brain just hates me. Continue.
Well, I mean, I didn't do much today. I mean, this week or whatever, I've been playing Tears of the Kingdom, the new Zelda
You have
game
long
that came
armpit
out.
hair?
Yes, I know.
I know, I'm just staring at it. It's not bad, but I was like, wow.
I mean,
I have some too.
I really don't care at this point. I'm just like, yeah, that's
No,
there.
I know, I'm not judging my armpit.
But
Just realized it.
I've been playing that. That is fun, sort of. I mean, I'm a tiny bit disappointed.
Why?
I don't know.
Yeah,
It doesn't live up to all the hype, you know? And I'm just like,
Oh,
okay.
really?
A little
Oh, that
bit.
game
For
that
me,
everyone
at
was
least.
thinking of, that everyone was
Yeah.
like waiting in line
Everyone,
for?
yeah.
Yeah, everybody's freaking out about that game's new update, all because Sidon, I don't know.
Yes.
The
I know.
Shark Man is not single. Turns out he has a fiance.
Mm.
And everyone sims for the Shark Man. 'cause
Yeah,
he's, like,
and
muscular
they
everything.
sim for him, and they also ship him with Link, and
Yeah.
they're like, it's not fair. They were supposed to be meant together. Then look at the bromance they had. I'm like, that's just normal bromance, though. That's no. But like,
Technically, his
I
sister was
honestly,
in love with the main character, so...
but yeah, they were just
Yeah.
obsessed with it and freaking out. They all hate it. They're trashing this girl so badly. I was like, I mean, I know the shark girl's ugly, but like, I guess.
I'm not too familiar with the game. I know.
I haven't even got to the point where she's talking about, so I don't know either. I'm just
Yeah, I'm like,
She
What's
told
the
me-
game called again?
Tears of the Kingdom, the Legend of Zelda.
Oh, see, I know like
Yeah.
Legend of Zelda's about it.
Yeah.
I don't know anything.
No, because, like, I haven't done much in the game. It's a very long game,
Really?
unless you're, like, a speedrunner. But
It's
even-
not known to be long though, because it's adventurous.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the point
But
of
this
it.
is, like, extra long, you know? But, you know, like, I haven't even got there yet. I'm still kind of exploring, and, like, I was more talking about, like, on my feed, you can build on the game.
Yeah.
So everyone's building like outrageous things
Mhm.
and being like, this is what I built, and they're not playing the game. And then I'm just here like, there's this item that makes like a camp of monsters fight each other. Like they kill each
Yeah.
other instead of you. So I'm just here like, I'm gonna play with this and shoot the camp and they all kill each other. I just watch and I'm like, ooh,
Pretty.
they all dead. And then there'll be like one left. I was like, okay, my turn. Just but, and then she comes out, she's like, oh yeah, he's engaged. I was like, what? What happened?
Apparently, I
Something
didn't
like
know
that,
about
right?
that. I don't even play the game, but I find out about the big news, and I'm just like, oh, okay.
Okay.
I did see some videos where like they're crafting, right? They actually built crucifixes.
and
And they put
there's
the
like
little
these
thingy
little
there.
woodland creatures thing and they put him on the cross.
Jesus.
And then there was one where they lit the cross on fire.
They really
With the
did.
little-
That's like the KKK.
But yeah, they that's how much they hate the little
I
little
think they're
guys.
cute, but okay.
I find it funny though.
It is funny. There's one
Yeah.
you can also like drag him with your horse.
Yeah, I just play Overwatch, yo. So also, I moved it because
it's been a fabulous.
Yesterday we blessed the house.
Oh, why?
Why?
Because spooky stuff has been happening a little too recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What?
Sorry, can I know?
Yeah. Okay, it's been happening to me, so that's why my mom's like, which is kind of like favoritism, because like once it happened to me, she's like, okay, let's do something about the house.
It's always you, bro. So like.
Because you know how I was talking about the shadow. Like sometimes I wake up, see a shadow right here in my room.
Not sleep paralysis. It's straight
Yeah,
up. You
like
wake up.
I am up, and then I'm just like, oh god, and then it kind of like fades away or whatever.
That's creepy.
But what was it? Saturday night.
Whoa.
Today's Monday,
Mexico.
right?
Yeah,
Sunday,
today's Monday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
So Saturday night, I woke up just to get water. I don't think I played video games that night. I don't remember. And I came out to get water. And so I'm like walking that way, and then there's the hallway, you know, the kitchen table, and then where my dad keeps his stuff, like in that little empty spot in between. I swear I saw someone like hunched over there.
Stop.
And so I was just staring at it, and like this is the first time I ever felt like this, where it was like dread. Like I wanted to scream for my family, like someone come out, and like, am I hallucinating? Usually when I see this in my room, I'm just like, okay, here it goes again.
Like you're a little but also like whatever.
Yeah, but this one I was just like panicked, like oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, and then I was about to scream, and then it went away. And I was like, okay, it's gone, and then I went to get my water, you know. And then so I was telling my mom about it yesterday, and then she's like, why is all this stuff happening to you? But like maybe it's my fault, blah blah blah. And then we blessed the house yesterday with the exorcism water.
The difference of holy water and exorcism water?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a big difference. Holy water doesn't do shit. Exorcism does.
It's like a whole different thing. And like, yeah, and so, you know, I
So wait, did it look like a black figure, or is it like
it's
like a person almost? Does that make sense?
See, the thing is, I didn't see any human details, right? Technically, nothing about it to me looked human, but in my brain, I knew it was like a person figure, right? Like, but it was like someone hunched over, like if they were facing away from me, not towards me. So like I can only see their back, you know?
Oh my god.
But like a part of like something inside me told me like something is there, someone is there.
Your body was literally alerting you.
Yes, and I was like, oh, this is new. I never felt like this.
What if he saw a duende?
Bro, anyways, and like, you know, lately I haven't been able to sleep. I don't know if the two are connected, but you know, we blessed the house or whatever with the exorcism water yesterday. And, you know, I had a good night's sleep tonight. And I was like, oh, well, this is new. This is kind of scary.
That's good that you're getting your sleep.
Yeah.
I
But, you know, I found it funny because my mom was like, well, it's happening to you. I'm sorry, Tony, because it's probably my fault. Let's do something to the house.
Why is it her fault?
Because, you know, like, she really believes in, like, you know, the things passed down because of her.
Yeah.
Because my dad does not get any of this. And he's like, how come you guys always like see things like this?
Because
you know?
it's passed down, it's generations.
Like,
children.
And I was just like, it's passed down to the kids, Dad. That's why me and Deanna, we see shit like that mom sees too, but like you won't because you're not.
Again, some people are really sensitive to that shit. That's
And like, you know, my mom's like, yeah, that's probably it. And I was just like, you know, I was just talking to my mom. I was like, wait, so are you saying like this is probably gonna follow me for like the rest of my life? She's like, probably. Because, like, you know, that's how it was, Mom and me, and now it's going to be you, because you're seeing stuff already. And I was like, that's nice, thank you, Mom.
This feels like I'm knowing my power.
I'm more like crap.
It's not like it feels that way. What?
That reminds me. Well, you had that happen. I had something happen recently. Yeah. I just got back home from taking care of Grandma for, like, 4 days straight. I go home, and I'm laying down on my bed chilling. All you hear is a bunch of colored pencils fall. All you hear is... And I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, I don't remember using my colored pencils or anything. So I get up, go to my closet room to see. My colored pencils, they were in a Ziploc bag, and they did, like, the bag fell on the other layer of my desk, and so that's what I heard. But I'm like, how did it fall? I didn't touch shit. Nobody's home. Hello? But that's all that happened. I just ignored it. I was like, I'm going back to my phone. And I just going back on TikTok to watch it. And I'm like, why are we experiencing paranormal shit? Like, why is it always our family?
Because
I don't see them.
It's already, like, cursed, like, literally.
Mine's only like, I haven't had paranormal stuff yet recently, which is like kind of sad. I'm like, come on, girl.
It'd be interesting.
Like, I used to live with that shit, like, back at home, in my old place. Now I don't. For me, now I wasn't getting sleep paralysis, and then recently I have been for 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
And usually that happens when I'm, like, super stressed out. And all I hear is just, like I said, the whispering, screaming, or crying. And then I have to be like, example, I'll be like the other night, I was like, Tony, like, I have to repeat the word in my head so I don't see faces or hear screaming. But it was just the first thing in my head was Tony. That was the first name in my head.
Wow.
And so I was like, Tony. And I kept repeating that in my head, but there was a scream that was wanting to, like, get louder, and I could feel my ear, like, wanted to bust. I'm like, you might as well, like, just come bust, because, ow. And I finally woke up, and I felt bad for Sid, because when that happened, I go, Sydney. But because I was repeating your name, I go, Tony. But I was like, I mean, Sydney. And Sid was like, what? And I was like, I was thinking of gay Tony. He's like, I don't care. I know you don't like men. I'm more so, why would you confuse Miss Tony? Like, because I was repeating the name in my head. And, like, because that was the first name in my head. Just anything to distract myself. And I told him what was happening. But I've been having, like, you know liminal spaces?
No. Isn't it like the
spaces?
Liminal spaces?
Oh, liminal? Oh, I thought you said subliminal.
Or kind of like that.
It's like lucid dreaming in a way, but it's like an actual world you go into.
Not really. It's like, don't worry, I'll put this down just in case of copyright. It's liminal spaces are, I can show them, but I'm gonna explain it. It's almost like familiar, kind of / eerie places. I can find a picture and you can like post it on the when you edit the video if you want.
The back rooms.
It's kind of like back rooms. I'll like send you a photo and you'll just put it up there, you know.
I mean, I could if I know what the topic of this video is gonna be
no,
about.
I'm about to, no. It's just for now, like just to show a little.
Oh yeah,
do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I think I know.
Okay, I can overlay.
Yeah. Overlay. Okay.
There you go. Sorry, I'm not good at explaining. Liminal spaces, like I said, it's like I don't know if you've seen a video of like a slide. It's like all dark. It's like you're walking in the hallway. It's like a hotel from the right. Then you look to your left, and it's all darkness. But then there's like a slide, a random slide, and it's like liminal because it's like kind of eerie, kind of familiar. She'll put it up. But anyways,
at least yours has a slide. Mine don't.
Slide. It doesn't have to be specifically a slide, but it's very eerie.
But yours has a slide? That's not fair.
I don't think that's what Briget said.
That's not my specific girl. That's not. It's just the
popular picture. Fair. She has a slide. I don't have
For me,
one.
it was like last night. The dream was really weird. It was eerie. I just remember looking into an old couple's closet, and it looked so darkish, but like it was stuff packed, and I was like, okay, and I come out, and then it was, apparently I got like a random box of someone sending you open it, it's a surprise box, and there was a dog in it, a very disfigured dog, and then
How the hell do you know what a dog disfigured looks like?
Because his lower mouth was all out, and it looked like the palate,
yeah.
but then poor doggy, because it looked abused, so I was like, oh my god, what's happening? And then, like, I wanted to help it, but then turn around, and it starts to almost eat a squirrel. Where did the squirrel come from? But then there's a tape, and you take the film out of the camera, and it shows you, like, those old pictures where you unroll it, and it says, I know where you are, I'm gonna find you, and it's like a random man, and I woke up. Just screaming in my ear, and my ear was ringing. I hate those dreams. I'm like, what are you doing? Why? It's, like, creepy. I hate it.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. It's, like, things like that.
I don't have that.
That was last night.
My last dream that I can remember, it was a stupid dream, but it was like, it was like we stopped at a gas station to use the bathroom, right?
Yeah.
I went in the bathroom and there was a sign that was like, beware of this spider, like it sometimes appears in the bathroom. I was like, okay, whatever. You know, I sit down and start looking around, and then, you know, like those movies that they like zoom in on the problem or whatever, there's like, spider there, spider there,
oh, you were having that?
And I'm just like, ugh, and then the spider started like, you know, like slowly crawling towards me, and I'm on the bathroom like, no. And then I woke up and I was like, oh, okay.
You guys had creepy dreams, while the recent dream I had was really kind of like nice. I was like, hey, yo, but I don't know. I guess it was because I was on Bumble late at night. I was swiping and everything, and it's like, it's a dream, and I'm just chilling in my room. Well, not my room. It was like some random room I was in. And there's, like, this other person talking with me, and then all of a sudden, this random girl, like, I don't even know the dream world I'm in, but there's this random girl, like, she glops me, like, tackles me in a way onto the bed that I'm sitting on, chilling. And she's just, they're just, like, hugging me, cuddling me, and I'm over here, like, hey, yo. Oh, like, hey, I tell her, I'm like, hey, there's someone talking to me right now. Don't do this. She didn't even bother letting me go. And I was like, pues.
I guess.
Like, el abrazo, I hug her back, and they were just there, like, hugging. Like, because, like, I'm holding her like this. I'm laying down. She's, like, on top of me and everything. And I'm just like, this is warm. It was a nice warmth. Like, I could feel it.
Yeah.
It felt real. And I was
Those
just like...
dreams.
Like, I know, because I felt the warmth here, like, all around my thigh and everything. I'm like, oh my god. And then, this girl and me, she's like, we were just literally cuddling in front of this dude, and all I see is this dude's reaction go, like, disgusted, like, ew, and it's like, gay bitches.
Gay.
And then, we get up, I'm like, hey, yo, come on, let's get up, like, come on. And then all of a sudden, they're like, oh, let's go to church. I'm like, I'm not taking you to church with me, hell no. And she goes, why not? We're like dating each other now, aren't we? And I'm like, no, I'm not taking you to church. Everyone I know is there, and they're gonna see me and they're like, who is this girl? I'm not gonna tell them that I converted you to Christianity. Hell no. I'm not doing that. And she's like, come on. And she ran off to church. And I didn't even go to church. I just ran away. I'm like, hell no. I'm like, I'm not dealing with that shit. And the dream ended.
No, it's either weird dreams or sex dreams.
At least you have those. I don't have any.
No, because I don't wake up as if I did climax.
Uh-huh.
And it's very, very strong. Sometimes I'm a little uncomfortable. I'm like, oh, I feel violated.
I'm raped. I've been raped.
Mm-hmm. That's a good segue, though. Oh, I'm not host. Go on.
I'm sorry.
What are we doing? Oh, yeah. Horny. I'm not really horny today, guys. Oh, the world's ending. But we're part 2 horny. Talk about your horny dream, please.
You're out of it.
He really is. This was your idea.
I was feeling better before. I was like in a good mood, and then some stuff happened this week, and I was like, I'm back to depressed.
Oh.
No, I'm not though. I mean, sort of. I mean, I'm never not. Some days are stronger than others. Right now, yes.
Oh, so a fan said that the fan said on our last video that our thumbnail looked like we were all getting head, kind of like the Alvin and the Chickmuck meme.
Well, if you watched our last video, I don't like head. It tickles.
You're the second person to say that.
Really?
I have this other, I guess, acquaintance. He also doesn't like getting head. He says it just tickles or like it just like I don't know. It just feels like something going up and down, but I feel no pleasure.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I just want to laugh.
That's so mean.
I know, because
there's
like,
people. What if your partner loves to give head, but you don't like it? Learn the splits. He could give himself.
All I know is
head.
he's gonna kick the person in the face because right there.
maybe if I like roughly fuck his face. I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe you take control.
Yeah, like maybe if it's a little more degrade. Oh God.
Maybe it could turn you on.
Guys, I am realizing I'm a little messed up.
Why?
What?
Why?
Because, I've always seen myself as like, oh yeah, I'll worship the guy and like, I'll be the nicest boyfriend ever. And then, we start talking about our kinks and I'm like, wait. Like, I literally want to destroy a man.
That's usually how it goes, though.
Yeah, he wants to please but then destroy.
It's
That's
like-
honestly, that's how I want to be. I'll be like, I'll please you and then I'll destroy you. And then back to pleasing.
I'm uncomfortable in my body, so I don't know what technically I like.
I mean,
Like, I'll see it, I'm like, oh, that turns me on. But then I want to try it, I'm like, I feel weird.
Oh, you weren't here, but me and Tony were actually talking about it in our last podcast. But
what were we talking about?
we were talking about, what's it called? It's not cosplay, but it's like the outfit, the sexy outfits.
Yes.
So we randomly went on about what if there was Pokemon sexy outfits, but I told Tony, I was like, my personal favorite, if I ever actually had the money to buy one, would be cow. You would wear the headband of a cow, like the ears and the horn, and you would wear like, the top, the bottom of like cow print.
Yeah.
And then Tony's like, is there a tail? I'm like, no tail. You don't have to wear it unless you wanna.
What butt plug tail?
No, not butt plug tail. I mean the buckle tail.
See,
Okay.
I would. I forgot to say this. I would do the whole furry shit. Well,
No,
not
yeah.
the whole suit.
See,
but,
because
like,
he was asking me if I was a furry, and I'm like, no. I just want to dress like a cow.
The udders are her titties.
Exactly. It works milk for guys
Especially if she
too.
lactates milk.
But that's a good idea. I never thought of that.
See,
before.
that's why wait, what? That's why I thought you were bringing it up, because I was like, cow guy, like the tits, and then, like a dick. I have both things to milk at that point.
But anyways, back to what I was saying. I said, oh yeah, it's cute. Like you could have a tail, like the belt buckle tail, not the butt plug. Cause I'm not interested in that. But
Oh, I think it's caca on it.
sorry.
That's you have to like
butt
clean
stuff.
your ass, right?
For sure, but there are people that don't do it.
That
yeah,
is true.
but that's like a whole separate
Dang, yeah.
That's a kink.
Apparently, some people like shit. It's weird.
No,
Alright, I'm gonna move on.
it makes me want to die.
But
Like I'm not like I like eating ass, but I'm not into that.
what was I? I mean, maybe like cuffs or something, like cow printed cuffs. You know,
Yeah.
I like cow print. Okay, and then I told Tony, I don't want the jingle bell one on my collar thing. No, we need an actual cowbell. So all you hear is ka-tong, ka-tong, ka-tong. I'm like, yes.
So you want a farm animal?
That's what the bell needs to be. And then Tony's like, then Tony went to question with the furry thing. I'm like, let me finish, Tony. And then I said, imagine the trope. It's always the cowboy rides like the animal, right? What if? And no, I said it wrong. They always say, oh, it's the animal riding the cowboy because the cowboy's in control. I said, what if the animal took control and made the cowboy ride?
Furry.
Shut up, fool. Ain't no fur.
Oh, please. Smut is smut at this point. I really
God.
don't care.
But I thought of that trope, and I
If
was
it's
like,
hot
that's
to
pretty
me,
cool.
Then okay, look, there's something new about me.
I'm like, I think it's pretty cool, like that idea. And then Tony's like, sorry, and I'm like, fuck you. I told you one of my best ideas I had.
You're here to judge me.
Like, why are you judging me?
I mean, it's not wrong, but the one thing I don't like the ka-tong, ka-tong. I don't want a big old like, oh, she coming, pop, 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 pop. I wanted a little jingle
It's not-
one, like,
There's not gonna be a big ass bell. It's like a normal one, but I mean the bells sound like that. They sound.
oh, I was imagining the actual huge ass one, and they're like,
no. I'm
My
saying
bad, like the big
it's a
bell.
regular size bell. They just sound like ka-tong, ka-tong, because that's the sound they
Ka-tong,
make. Ka-tong, ka-tong, yeah. I don't think of the ding, 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 and like, I mean, sure, that's cute and all, but it's like, that doesn't make the actual, ain't no cow wearing an actual jingle bell on their neck.
Like, for me, if that was like my scenario or whatever, like between my people, I would be milking a cow. Like,
that's how I was thinking you're doing the titty thing.
I'm
See,
a milk.
And the thing is, I don't have any, but I still would wear the outfit. I think it's cute. Even though I don't
Okay, now
have
I'm
it.
just playing around with it because I'm like, holes through the nipples. Sorry, no, I'm not dissing on. I was just really thinking, like,
No.
what if there's
What
right
you
where
gonna do
the
is suck
nipples
milk
are?
out of them?
I mean, they're udders.
Go ahead. Yes, sir.
No, at first mine used to be like a cat one, like a little kitty one, but now I have cats. So I'm like, well, no, it's weird.
I mentioned that
Cat
to Tony,
boy,
and
cat
then Tony
girl
was like,
kinda
what?
thing.
Huh?
What, the cow?
Tony was questioning me about the cat one when I mentioned it.
Oh, yeah, but the biting and everything. I was like, huh?
I mean,
I don't think I'm into that though in general.
I was like, oh, imagine there's like a cat. It's like cats are known for being the sweetest things, but it's like they're not. They're bitches. They'll bite and
mine's in
scratch.
heat right now.
Huh?
Mine's in heat.
Oh.
My girl, she's
All you hear
pissing
is
on
meow.
me.
Oh my god. I mean, I guess that falls in the fairy direction, doesn't it?
How's she a furry?
Oh, the heat.
Not the...
There's
Oh, I was
There's
like,
people that go like, I'm in heat. And it's like, you is like human. That doesn't.
I said it as a joke,
Right.
or like
Oh,
I'll be
yeah.
like, oh my god, you're in heat.
And
As
it's like,
a joke, but like if you're being
It's
serious
like,
about
I'm
it,
so horny.
I'm like,
see, I'll joke with you, but I'm like,
I'm like,
you're
just
in
say
heat.
you're horny.
I
That's
know.
it. Don't say you're in heat, fool.
I don't! Bridget says that
I'm not saying.
See, when y'all start arguing, that's when I'm like, ah! I said trauma, like no.
Mommy and daddy are fighting.
No, I literally every time someone's arguing, I just like I said you said it, wail. I wail because it's like, what do you do? And I'm just like, shake.
Because we're not even arguing. We just go.
But that's me. Oh my gosh, but no, I don't think I'm into that. Like in general,
No, yeah.
I sometimes wish because I'm like, oh, cute. But then like if I'm about to or like I think about it and it's like me and him like, ooh.
No, yeah. And like, I was
I
just
don't know.
telling Tony. And he's like, wait, you're into people biting and scratching? I'm like, no. I was just suggesting the idea. I was trying to help with the podcast. I was trying to move it forward.
What about like people who like to do it's like knife play?
No, I hate it. Scares me. Why do they
Knife
try
play?
to cut themselves?
Knife?
Not even knife.
Oh,
not even
wait,
that.
yeah.
It's just kind of like they just do this.
No, yeah,
It's not.
I don't
cutting.
like blood and sex. It's mixing together.
No, it's like they don't even cut you. She's saying that they trace the knife on
Yeah,
you.
there you go,
I mean-
Trace. I had to do all that. I'm
I
sorry.
mean-
No, you're good. And
Like Trace, yeah.
I didn't think that's like I'm gonna cut you. I'm just kind of like.
I'm not really interested in that because I already know they're gonna accidentally cut me, and it's just like, oops, because I'm ticklish. So I was like, you
That's
try
a
to do
felony
that?
right there.
There you go.
I didn't do that.
So
There's
I
a
would
girl in
never.
school. She scared the fuck out of me, bro.
There's an actual girl that liked knife play.
Yeah, I had class with her. She was very satanic. Like she straight up said it.
Wait,
Don't say the name if you know.
is it start with a C? Yeah.
And at first I was being nice with her because I'm like, well, you know, she's actually funny. Like I like her.
Yeah.
But then I wear my necklace that I have. I have a Virgin Mary necklace.
I remember this story.
Yeah.
You said I remember telling me in high school.
Yeah, she was like.
You were just like.
Yeah, I guess. No, I was like, she was like, I'm very, it makes me uncomfortable. I said, well, the necklace you have makes me uncomfortable. And it was like a, what's the word?
The pentagram circle?
Pentagram. But it can also be just like witchy, which is not always bad. That's a whole conversation, though.
Pentagram is always bad.
Okay. But point is, I don't like the necklace in general, so I don't care. Whatever meaning of what, I don't like it.
Yes.
So, I was just like, but I never said anything because I'm like, that's not my business, right? Like, it's whatever. Also, she was like the only one that talked to me in class because I had beef with another girl. That's high school shit now. But, anyways, I was like, no, like, I'm not going to take it off. And she was like, well, when I walk into a church, my skin burns. I was like, all right, Miss Thane, like, we're not in High School Musical. We're not in Disney Channel. We're not, calm down now. But she was, like, very just always against what I did. Meanwhile, if I was against what she did, she'd be like, what did you say? And I'd be like, oh, okay. I said nothing. I didn't say anything.
My question is,
a lot.
why would you let her do that? Like,
because at the time I was more like, because she was like, I sold my soul. And I was like,
that's
okay,
lies.
I
'Cause,
guess.
like, if you're talking, that's not.
Like,
that,
you don't have to say it.
I know.
I'm
That's
not
not
gonna
how,
argue with you. But
I know that's not how it works.
I
but
know
I'm
we're
saying-
all in different religious
Wait,
spectrums.
no, I want to know. But let me just finish, because now I want to know. Now I want to know.
Know what?
But what you're going to do?
We're all in very different religious
I like to
spectrum.
know.
I do feel like I'm still very religious.
See, I'm not gonna lie.
I know
you were.
she's not, and then I know you're.
thought
I'm
you
okay
were.
with it, bro.
I-
I don't like it when people try to force it upon
Yeah,
me.
I
do it, but
understand
I'm not.
that, like, you know, but like I do. We are on different spectrums of religion, so I don't want to be like this
You're
is this, and then be one of those people. So I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I'll just give it to myself.
Like, I respect it. I'm like, hey, I'll go to church and everything, but do not make me just go almost every single day or something. Like, they say, oh, you have to go to church every Friday for, like, Pentecost, like, for Lent and everything. And I'm like, I'm good.
One second. I didn't lie. I thought you weren't religious anymore. Even if you
Really?
were.
No,
Yeah.
I'm still really
I didn't know.
like
In my
okay.
mind, and
Yes.
this is just not to stereotype. I just like if you're straight gay, either you're just very spiritual or you're not at all. I forget there's
Yeah.
actual gay people who like are religious, which me, but I don't know. I forget.
No, yeah, like me and my mom were talking about it the other day, and I was like, yeah, I've never questioned things. Like I still believe everything.
No,
it's
for
not
sure.
Like I've never questioned like my faith or whatever. I'm just like, yeah, this is what I am, and I'm gay too. Like, of course, with the church, like the church itself, not like the Jesus.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, no, and like you know.
But your relationship with God.
Yeah.
is
so
your, you
I'm
know.
just like, yeah, and I still do all the church stuff. So I'm like, and I'm fine with it. It's not like I'm being forced to, right? At this point, it's more like,
Oh, you choose to?
what?
You choose to? Like
Yeah,
you
I choose to.
participate?
That's what I'm saying.
That's so
I
interesting.
choose to do these things.
Because I'm not sure it's what now.
And I know, like, you guys are all different or whatever, like, so I don't want to be like, yeah, I'm better just because of this. Like, no, I know I'm not. Like,
I start getting all defensive about religion when it's disrespected.
yes.
Like, okay, obviously, I was used to be homophobic. Even when Tony came after me, I was a little homophobic because I didn't know the spectrum of anything like that. I was very closed-minded.
Mm-hmm.
But I was still like, he's my friend, I'm going to protect him. Until one day, someone made a comment about him, and I was like, what the fuck were you saying? Like, da-da-da-da-da. And he just passed by and said something. And I turned around. Do you remember? We were walking together, and you're like, don't say anything. And I was like, why?
I don't remember this.
Yeah. We were walking the band or, like, walking that direction.
Oh, I don't remember.
Like
I remembered the one with, the dude and his girlfriend, but that was like senior year.
It's not that freshman year, dude.
No.
That happened. Because I was like,
Repressed memory?
Maybe. I remember because you literally went like, no, just pretend to be my girlfriend. And I was like, you know damn well I'm not your type. And then you said, oh no, I like my cousin. I'm going to say her name. My cousin.
Yeah.
And then he said, oh, but my mom said that when you and me were out to pretend to be my girlfriend. I was like, or just pretend to be friends.
I don't remember this.
You don't remember?
No.
I literally.
This sounds like something I would do before I shun you, though.
No, this was after. This is when we were okay. This was junior year, sophomore year maybe. You were like, yeah, my mom said because of everything.
Definitely was a junior year.
Or then sophomore year
because
some not law, but something was happening to like the LGBTQ community, and you were like, my mom said we're in public, and like it starts to get a little to pretend you're my girlfriend. And I remember being like, yeah, of course I'll do that, like to protect you. You don't remember this.
I don't.
I'm gonna cry now. I look crazy.
Oh my god.
No, I look
Tony,
crazy.
what kind of friend are you?
Apparently, if you haven't listened to our relationship, a very bad friend.
Yeah, he was a really bad friend. That's okay.
I mean, they're still with me, so I'm doing something right?
Actually, but really, out of both of us, you reached out the most.
I reached out?
I texted me more. Like, you was reached out a lot.
I was.
And I was very, like, not, like, people ask me, go, how's Tony? I'm like, I don't know. We haven't texted. I think we're not friends anymore, but it's fine. We just probably drifted apart. I just accepted it. It's like, yeah, it was a good run. It was a good run. I was just like, no, but anyways, where were we getting at, though, with that? Oh, religion. I'm more spiritual than religious. I personally don't go to my, like, church here from a lot of experiences, whether it was assault or not. So I'm like, I just can't go to the church anymore.
Yeah.
But I have a personal relationship with God myself, and, like, obviously Virgin Mary. I pray every single night. I do my thing. I wear, I do what I gotta do. But I don't participate in a lot of the things they do. And I used to feel guilty, but now I don't, because at the end of the day, he knows I believe in him. He knows. I've had my personal experiences with him where I was like, that had to be, like, God. That had to be because it was impossible. Because I'm not very someone to be like, everything, because God. So if I'm like, oh no, that was God, then, like, yeah, it was, like, really strong. There's, like, personal things where I really do believe he gave me a second chance from what happened when I was a kid. So that's why I'm like...
Yeah, apparently I had a very traumatizing childhood.
No, yeah. Well, mine was just a car accident, like I told you. It was, like, a lot.
Mine was, like, me growing up. And more family drama came up. It was, like, the whole reason we decided to go more to the Hispanic side of the family. Because first we started off with the Asian side. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, when did it, like, switch or whatever?
Yeah, I've known you moved with the Hispanics.
And then my mom was telling me, like, you were being thrown around a lot and, like, it was just really bad. And, like, like,
sorry,
we were bad parents at that because, I was poor when we started.
I was too.
Like, I mean, first child, parents are just still trying to find, and they're both, like,
we
immigrants.
all were poor.
Yeah, we all was poor, man.
But, like...
My parents just came from America and had me. For what, bro?
Me too.
You were 17. But go on.
Yeah, it was like that. So, we're poor, and both of them are at work, and so they're basically just throwing me around with random people instead of a daycare. And then, stuff happened, and I was like...
Random people as in, like, your family members? Or
no, random people.
My mom had a rule, so no matter how poor we are, they didn't believe in daycare. They didn't want it. Yeah. But it didn't work, because I still got hurt by family members. So, yeah, I understand.
And then they were like, my mom was like, at some point, they realized, they're like, yeah, no, like, really? There's no family support on the Asian side. We're going to the Mexican side, and that's when we switched. But I was like, oh, that kind of makes sense now.
No, it kind of does, actually. Because I forget you're Asian. You don't speak of it very much. You don't.
And it's not like I'm ashamed of being Asian.
I was just about to say that. You're not ashamed.
It's just, it's something that doesn't come up. It's something I'm not always thinking about.
But if it comes up, you're like, yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
You're not going to be like, no, I'm not. Wait, made me do that. But kind of like Hispanics who are very whitewashed. I have a couple whitewashed cousins. I'm just saddened.
They scare me
I'm
so
like, y'all
much.
have spice and you deny it, and it's so sad.
I'm like, they have the melanin and I don't, and then they're over here trying to whitewash themselves.
I'm like a light-skinned Latina, and it's so sad. I'm like, girl, you look so beaming, you look so nice, you look so... Why won't you accept it? Anything? It's very sad. But anyways, yeah, I'm more spiritual than religious. Also, don't twist my words on what I just said. I know the internet. Fuck y'all. Not y'all really. Anyways, I do it to mine. I'm sorry. I do it with my stream because I'll say something that can be controversial. And I'll be like, and by the way, before you twist my words, F you. Like,
oh, yeah. But,
anyways, I'm more spiritual.
It's okay, anyway.
I don't go to the church personally, me.
Nah, it's good, though.
Yeah.
Like, me, I go every Sunday because, I mean, like, I was raised like that. But it's like, every time, there's, like, always that one moment where they drag me to, like, a random church day. And sure, it may be like a holiday, but there's some where it's like, it's not really a big holiday. Why are we here? I'm just dragged there. I'm like, ugh. And most of the times I'm like doing, like, helping out with the church, which apparently I'm signed up for still, and I want to leave, but they won't let me, and I'm just like, ugh. But
I was gonna say you're of age, but I forgot we're Mexican. That's not that doesn't.
Yeah,
age doesn't. Yeah.
And they're like, ugh. But what was it? Nah, Tony talking about his trauma. He's like, oh yeah, we all grew up poor. And he's like, he had trauma with babysitters. I had trauma with babysitter too. Except this babysitter traumatized me so bad that I went mute for a whole ass year.
People are just horrible to children because they know they can take advantage. Mine was more so poor, family babysitters treating me wrong, and sexually harassed by a lot. You know what? Yeah, but frick y'all. All the guys from my dad's side. That's why I don't talk to my dad's side. Damn. Even my dad says don't talk to them. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah,
like, dude, like, rest in peace, my grandma on my dad's side and everything. But like, even before I was born, most of the dad side was like really mean to me, and they tried. My grandma on my dad's side, rest in peace. But I mean, she tried to kill me before I was even born, bro. She like tried to poison my mom, like feed her things that would kill a baby and everything. I survived, but I mean,
forgive it. No, rest in peace.
But yeah, she like tried to poison me. That didn't work, and then she tried to like kick my mom out. Like, she threw all my mom's stuff out the house.
I thought she kicked her bump, and I was like, oh my god.
She kicked my mom out and kept us out there, and then everything. And then my dad found out. He got mad and stopped all that. Then another thing I found out was like, apparently this whole thing of everyone dishing like messing around with my mom, like total being assholes. They stopped once they found out I was a girl, and they're like, "Oh my god, una niña,
qué bonita."
Yeah, and like quinceañera and all that.
Did you have a quinceañera?
I did, and they were there, except for my grandma. My grandma wasn't there.
I want a quinceañera.
Wait,
I forgot to invite her.
I didn't have a quinceañera. We didn't have money.
We had one, but like, the people who were invited were like people that I didn't even go fuck about. I mean, family I do, but everybody else that was there is just like, who are you? I didn't invite you. And my mom's like, I invited them. I'm like, I don't like them. I'm like, quinceañeras suck.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Even like my family on my dad's side, they actually came, except for my grandma and all. But like, everybody on the dad's side came, and then I specifically told everyone at the party, I said, no drinks, no drinking, because like, we're in the deep of Nashville. You guys will not be able to drive home. Tell me why apparently the cousins of our mom's side and then the dad's side, my family on my dad's side, started bringing in a bunch of like coronas and all that and started drinking to their heart's content. It ruined the whole party for me. But I had to put on a smile for it.
Like, what?
And I'm like, I'm so happy. And all you see is some random dude dancing around like a whole ass weird ass peacock. I can't even look at the dude in his face because he still goes to our church. And I'm just like, I don't like you.
Drinks but goes to church. No, I have only one aunt and two guy cousins, which that's the mom and their two sons that I talked to. Only because that aunt loved me. I do remember that. She always protected me. And even recently I went to see them in December. And it's out of state. And she literally was like, you need to come see me more. Ay, mi niña hermosa, y eres bien grande. And the thing, she's like, yo siempre te protegía, yo siempre te daba tu comida, y tu mamá decía que no, porque estás bien gordita. But that's just you. You're big size, but you still deserve to eat. When she said that, lost it. I was like, let me go to the bathroom because I'm going to cry. I was like, you deserve to eat. And I was like, yeah. Not judging me for my body. Like, that's,
like,
no.
I do deserve to eat.
Yeah, she said that, and I was like, I forgot how nurturing you were. Yeah, she was very, like, she's very touchy of, like, what is it? Physical touch. She loves to hug me. She can punch my cheeks. Like, ¿quieres más tamal? ¿Quieres más tamales? Because she focuses on doing tamales and selling them for local. So, and then the two cousins, one moved on, got married. That's tea on that, but happy for him, though. He has a kid, too. Haven't seen the wife, or I guess cousin-in-law, and the new kid at all. We were going to see him, but I didn't see him. I haven't seen him in years. But I saw his brother, who's like 18, 19? No, he's 20. Shit. 20. He's 20. But that's about it. Yeah. But we all just went more light, y'all. It got deep real quick.
It got deep. We're supposed to be horny,
We're
but
very light.
none of us are really there today, so we're not like, yeah.
But it's okay. It's
else.
okay. We're still talking. We're still hanging.
Yeah.
So.
But like I said, I was talking about the cow thing, and then we went down.
How did we go? I'm like, yeah, my kinks.
I don't know.
I used to get beat. Not beaten that way, but beaten this way.
See, I have this kink. I used to get beat. What?
My fault.
Like,
Oh my goodness.
I mean, we all have too much trauma to deal with.
I
That's
know.
how kinks develop.
Honestly, yeah, you figure it out sometimes either the hard way or the easy way. I found
Oh,
out
God.
both ways.
Like, what is it? Like, there's this show, Tuca and Birdie. It's like, Birdie has a revelation that she's like,
Did you show me that, Tony?
What?
Toucan Birdie or something?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
She has like,
Except for I haven't seen the season 2.
oh, I'm not talking about season 2. This is like season 1.
Oh.
Where she has a revelation that she likes something that's normally not considered as normal, but it is something that's normal.
Out there.
Like, she has a kink. There was like, she likes to be degraded because of that one trauma that she had. Did you not see that one? Where she was like, spank me, Speckle, or something? And then she started crying when Speckle actually
She
did
what?
it.
Me, Speckle.
You are misinterpreting the episode. She's bored with her home life with her boyfriend, so she's trying to do new things and trying to get into kinky things. So it's like, yeah, let's just go into it.
Oh, then
so
this is season 2 that I'm talking about then.
So he starts spanking her, and then she starts crying. She's like, I don't know why I'm crying.
That's sad.
But I think it was season 2
But she was like
then,
molested when she
because
was a kid, so.
Yeah, that makes sense.
She was molested as a kid. But I think it was season 2 because she was actually talking to a therapist and she was like, oh
Yeah,
my
that's
god.
definitely season 2.
Oh, I didn't know. I was watching it.
How were you watching season 2?
I was just watching it on like TikTok. It shows
Oh,
episodes
okay,
for
because
free.
it's weird. The first season's on Netflix, and then they decided it's like a Netflix original, and then they decided we're not gonna make it a Netflix original. So season 2 and up, they're like on Adult Swim now.
Yeah.
But season 1 is on Netflix.
I don't have Netflix anymore. I was switched to Peacock. All the shows I like are on Peacock. This is not an advertisement, but you know what? And for a good price, hell yeah.
No, for real. But no, yeah, that happened, and I was like, oh yeah, okay. But back to the subject. Tony, do you have any that you want to share? Yeah, Kinks.
Guys, I said most of them last episode.
Oh well, tell Briget because she missed some parts of it.
I mean, I like everything. Well, we just talked about what Pokemon we would bang. And
That's
eventually at the end of it.
Oh, see, I'm into Pokemon.
But, like, see, that's more into fairy shit. Like, I really don't care. Like,
And
if it's
K-pop
attractive
idols.
enough, I'm just like, I don't like the whole fursuit thing, like the actual suit. thing,
You don't like
but
furries?
I just, okay.
I'm starting to hear you. I'm like, wow, it's
I said I like anything, like, you know, like,
Mhm.
because there's lots of animators and stuff that I
Real
watch
dumb.
that are, like, fairy
Yeah.
animators. And that's fine, because, like, I'm fine with that. Those are actually, like, drawings or
I like
whatever.
furries.
But, like, in real life, like, the people in the full fursuits, I'm like, I don't see how that's attractive. Like, I mean, obviously, it doesn't go with the cartoon, so I'm like, heh.
I have my thoughts about furries, but I
But-
feel like my ass will get canceled.
I
You're
mean, that
already
they're
like
cringy.
blowing up Tony about it.
Okay, yeah, see, I can't do furries. I'm sorry, y'all. Go on.
I can't.
In real life, in real
Yeah.
life.
In
I saw
real
one
life.
pass by the church, and that I was just saying where it was. I'm not care about the church or whatever. I saw one passing by, and I was like,
Like, in a fursuit?
yeah, like full fursuit, and I was
Oh,
like,
wow.
Yeah, I'm a little uncomfy with those. Like, I'm more like,
also y'all are mean.
not all of them.
No, there was 3 that were mean to me when I went to this anime convention with Sydney. They were so rude, and all I asked was for help. And they were like, she's so mean. And I was like, I'm the weird one. I'm wearing a schoolgirl outfit. You're in a furry suit. But okay. That's what I'm going to say. I'm sorry. See, I have my personal vendetta with them.
Okay, see, that's where
My own personal beef. Yeah.
I mean, that's like me with most gay people, to be honest.
And you're gay.
Exactly. I mean, I'm a furry, but I don't associate with furries. I mean, I'm not a furry, but...
Yeah, he doesn't go in public like that. Like, he draws them. Get it right.
Yeah, I just like drawing them. And I like you know,
That's
some of the
different, though. I like
concepts. But, like, you know, one of the concepts I like about, like, the fairy thing is usually they have, like, massive amounts of jizz. So I'm like...
Oh, yeah.
Because, you know, in humans, it's kind of like... Why is that happening? But this one is like, oh, cool! Look!
All out.
Swim in it! But,
Smell.
yeah, I like...
I forget.
Yeah.
I have a memory, y'all.
Yeah.
I've had a heart please. My memory's just, you know. Yeah.
But, yeah, like, that's something I'm into, but... As for, like, you know, her with her dress-up thing, I feel like I would dress up, not in the full fursuit, but, like, ears and whatever.
Cute little things, you know. What would
Except
you
for,
dress as?
I mean,
oh,
I like dragons and stuff like that, like reptiles, so...
butt plug. What the weed?
No, but,
Briget,
I mean,
what is
yes!
that?
I mean...
Every time I saw one, I was like,
But, like, the reason I like... Okay, this is weird. Here's another key... Oh, wait! I don't think I told you about this one. If, like, a guy has a vagina, but it's, like, a guy, I would still fuck that.
But you won't fuck a girl who has the big titties and the vagina. But you won't fuck a man with big titties and a
No,
vagina.
but I mean, these mans are buff, you know?
I guess.
Like,
I sound
they look
homophobic.
exactly like a man. Like, so I
mean,
I'm
yeah.
still, I'm,
Well, you do like a
I'm
character.
attracted to, like, the
male.
male
Mm-hmm.
physique or whatever. I mean, I like dick a lot, yeah, but I would fuck the vagina too. And then going off of that, one of the fairy things, you know, is like usually the lizard characters or whatever, they have a slit that their dick comes out because, you know, that's kind of how the animal works too. So it's like a slit first and then the dick comes out. So it technically has a vagina.
I didn't know that.
Now you know.
I just
And,
don't
you
be
know,
like,
like,
turkey.
there's lots of stuff that's like, that's like something else.
I
I'm
was
like,
over here saying reading rainbow, reading rainbow.
the
I
more
was
you
thinking
know.
the more you know.
The more you know.
And the
But yeah, that's something else I'm into, mainly because of that thing, so that kind of coincides with each other.
I think
Bill.
Besides,
guy.
but he's been unhinged lately. Anyways, I think for me, it wouldn't be an animal. It's those
But I wouldn't fuck a woman with a dick. If you get what I
So
mean.
it's so random.
Okay, I'm not judging you there.
Like, because it looks too much like a woman. Like,
Let
it's
me
not just
clarify,
the
y'all.
part.
I'm not judging the man. My tone sounds like I'm judging him, but I'm literally just questioning him.
Okay, she says this, but you know, like, she's had plenty of moments in our lives where she judged me, and I'm just there like, burn, baby, burn.
Vice versa, man.
Yeah, we've had our moments.
I judge. He does the truth, and I would do
Yeah.
both. I'm not hurt by it. I
Yeah,
feel like I'm in
we're
denial.
immune. We just, you know, we take it in. We're like, okay, that's
Now do we
either
dissociate?
a problem or something, and then we move on. We maybe be pissed at each other for like maybe an hour. I think.
But then we
last time-
forget.
I know. Last time I like called her a name. She was pissed at me for like 2 hours, and then Tony, you want to buy me food? I was like, you stupid bitch.
He literally cursed me. He was like, "You're never paying me back." I was like, "I don't know. Don't worry. Don't buy it then." And then you were like, "Just buy it," and I'm like, "Okay." You still go ahead and buy whatever, but nothing. Mine
I
would be
love
like,
her.
oh my god, thank you.
I tell you this like all the
Okay,
fucking
well,
time.
in person, it's different, okay? Anyway, wow, I was trying to have a moment. Anyway, what are those? It's girls that have like a little eye, like a.
I want to be
eye
blindfolded.
mask. Let me talk.
Let her finish. Oh my god. She's trying to have her moment.
Y'all ask me for stuff, and then when I say stuff,
Ooh,
it's like, no,
I'm
go
just
away.
trying to. Okay,
I know,
give
I
me
know.
2 minutes.
I know,
Just 2
it's
minutes.
fine. I'm making drama.
I picked my own nose for no reason. What the fuck? But it's those women that wear like I saw it on TikTok and I was like, ooh, they have their little whiplash and got their boots and they got like a little tight dress on and they got like a eye
What
mask.
is that called? Oh,
But
it's
you know what I'm saying? Like really
I
sexy.
know what
Like
you're
the whole
talking-
BDSM thing?
Yeah.
Okay, not me.
But like,
I'd
they're
be
all
more
like,
like
I'm a
the
punish
masculine
you,
one.
and then wish.
And but the
like-
thing is, if they hit me, I'm gonna fight back. I just like the look, and I'm
Yeah.
like attracted to it. Maybe not the whiplash.
Like
Take that off.
the
Handcuffs.
tight stuff.
Yeah, the tight
Yeah, with the
lingerie.
little leggings.
No, not lingerie.
Well,
It's
not
like
lingerie.
the
I know, it's the tight
rubber
outfit.
thing. Or
It's
whatever.
Not rubber,
Oh.
not really, because I'm
Like
like, well,
the
you're
latex.
slippery and sticky. I meant like the silk type, like,
Oh.
yeah.
I see what
Yeah,
you mean.
and then like I'll be the masculine one, like I'll be masculine, and then like,
Ooh, fancy.
you know, on women, I specify.
Can I tell you guys like a weird
Yes.
scenario in
Yeah,
my
go
head?
ahead.
While your hair's like all split.
I know, right? It's just everywhere today. I'm tired, but I didn't go to sleep until late last night. I was playing game, but a weird scenario that I really want someone to do to me. This is on the sweeter side, but like with like a dark, dark
Just say it.
theme. Okay, so I want to be like, no,
No, you can't do that. You can't do that.
okay. Oh,
I'll look away.
No, okay. I love your reactions though.
I'll still react.
That's why we're doing a part 2 right now, because it got boring when you
He'll
left.
squeezing the reactions out of me, but I'm just acting
Okay.
natural. This is naturally me.
It's like, okay, I want someone to be like, you know, someone bigger than me, or no, it doesn't really matter. But like, if someone bought me,
Bought you. Like a slave? Hey, yo!
let me finish. So I want to be like blindfolded, whatever. Like, you know, someone just freshly bought me, but they bought
Sorry,
me.
freshly bought me. Sorry. There's the word you're using. That's it.
I know what I'm getting into.
Okay.
But it's like they freshly bought me, right? But it's more like they bought me to like
use you.
save me from the thing. So they like treat me all nice and whatever. Kind of like a like a Beauty and the Beast kind of thing. You know what the Beast did with Beauty? It was like, you're my prisoner, but then it's like, I'm all nice to you now. Like the Stockholm Syndrome stuff. And I really want someone to just do that to me.
Okay, Tony, just admit.
That's
Like,
so
for me-
Wattpad.
Just admit you have Stockholm Syndrome or
Oh,
something.
all my characters had that. Have you
Oh,
not
yeah.
noticed that?
I look at you defensive. He's like, actually, you're right.
No, me and my sister both have that.
Did you used to talk about your kinks?
Yeah.
I would. Okay.
Me and my sister talk about shit all the
Me
time.
and Beto both agree that we like big buff orc women. Okay. We both agree. We were like talking
But, like,
about. We were talking
yeah.
about.
I wish.
So there was this recent NSFW animator, and she just like made a new content video,
Mhm.
and me and Beto were. I was talking about it to Beto, and then Beto goes, "Yeah, I actually watched it. What do you mean you watched it? I watched it." And I'm like, and I was like, okay, you know what? Make it casual, you know. And I was like, oh yeah, then. Who was your favorite character that was like the shapeshifter turned into?
Mhm.
He goes, definitely the orc. And I was like, me too!
Well, me and my siblings are very we're
Reserved.
very private about that by choice too.
Oh,
like
yeah.
we've been way too close like all our lives. I think when it comes to that, we're just very. But me and my sister still kind of like beat around the bush about it. Like one time it slipped off, and I was like, "Yeah, fuck a woman." Ooh, and I went like that. And she was like, "No, it's okay. You said it." And I was like, "I just get out of my house." Like,
Yeah.
no, but I was just like, okay. And then I started sweating because we're just not like that.
Yeah.
We're just not experiencing how to talk to each other in a loving way. So like we just said I love you to each other like a month ago.
Oh my
So
God.
only because I moved out.
No, yeah.
So we're very like we're just not discovering our loving side. So I don't think we're ready for that part or ever really. Which is honestly fine by me.
I mean, that's fine. Like,
I
me and
talk
my
to y'all
sister-
about it.
Yeah.
It's my siblings where I'm like I think even if we did, I feel very uncomfortable. That's just my personal choice.
No, like me and my sister, we usually talk about like guys and whatever, you know, like what kind of guy we're into or what's happening, and we talk with this stuff like openly to our mom too. So like it kind of.
I can't do it anymore.
But,
She's too nurturing for that.
I mean, obviously we keep some barrier.
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
But so me and my sister, we were talking. We're like, I was talking about my characters. I was like, all these guys, like, you know, the way I meet them or like things I do to them, like in my little stories or whatever. It's all Stockholm Syndrome. She's like, oh my fucking god, I do that too. Like all my little stories is usually like Stockholm Syndrome. Like I'm abusing someone and then they fall in love with me, and I'm just like, yeah, that works.
Back then, 50-year-old me, yeah, I'd fuck that shit up. I'd look at Wattpad like Zayn Malik, and I'd be like, Zayn picked me up from school and took me and kidnapped me. And then it would jump to like, and then he caressed my body. And I was like, yay, Zayn.
No,
like from One
myself,
Direction.
It's more like I have like
Not
weird
One
ass,
Direction.
Yeah, he's from One Direction.
like my stuff is like weird ass scenarios. Like the one in my brain that I've been doing lately, it's like you know, obviously there's the bad people like selling people, but then like this like group of people buy some of them to try to save them, and then like, you know, just try to help them get back into daily life since they like grew up with like all the bad stuff, and then but then you know they end up falling in love or two of them end up like one of them is like no, like, you know, keep it professional, the other one's like come on, like the one that's like abused is like, but I just kind of need to be loved right now. So then, you know, it gets there and I'm just like it makes me feel all tingly inside. But I also low-key want someone to do that to me, you know, like just as a role play scenario.
That's nice. I mean,
I think it's cute.
I mean, respect. Oh, Beauty and the Beast wise. Oh. Anyway.
What?
I just Beauty and the Beast wise. So we all know everybody likes Beauty and the Beast, but you ever wonder why? Because they're monster fuckers. They would fuck a monster. Honestly, me, I would be a monster.
Doesn't
wouldn't.
it fall into the category of furry at that point? I don't know.
Well, no, not with
I mean,
a
I have, like-
furry. I'm talking about a monster.
Well, I mean, I
okay?
have like the werewolf stories and stuff. That's kind of the same.
Like, no. I'm talking about like a D&D monster, like orcs or like.
I like orcs, but I still think that's very agile.
What is an orc?
And then my
Okay.
brain just like mushes all smut together at this point. Like, there's no category anymore. It's just this
Things.
is something I like. Let's draw it. Let's go.
An orc is a big green. Well, not green. It's just a big creature, kind of like humanoid in a way, but not. It's like a monster with
Have you
big
seen-
tusk fangs and everything, and they're really cool. Like the designs that many people make is pretty cool. I, however, love the women's designs because they're buff women and everything, and their orcs are really big. They're tall, so it's just like.
I keep forgetting you
That's
have your
mine.
own like thing of it, because you know, for me, there's this one animation that's really popular that I like, but it's basically like these orcs capture a person, like
Those are
a
goblins,
traveler.
though. They're goblins.
No, but one's an orc. Cause
Oh,
it's
one's an
both
orc.
of them.
Oh, it's
Because the
both.
goblins are like the small ones, but then like the leaders of the
It's
goblins
the
are
orc.
orcs.
Okay.
And then so, you know, they're all like fucking the dude, and then like a knight tries to save the dude, and then there's like two endings where the knight fails, and then they both end up like fucking and everything, and then on the good ending they save the dude and then they fuck, but then it like the good ending's kind of sad because they just go their separate ways afterwards, and I'm like, oh.
They didn't even stay. for
Yeah,
each other.
at least the bad ending they stayed together.
No, for real. But orc women, that's where it's at. Cause I mean,
I had this
they're
other
big.
scenario go through my head with the orcs as well, but it was more like an Underground Railroad thing.
Like, where's my phone? But I could show Briget.
It
You
was
go
like
on.
the punishment was killed by orcs.
God, Tony, what? The punishment.
Like, whoa.
The punishment was what?
So you remember my little drawing with me and the prisoners?
Yes.
And then it was like I was going through a little story in my head with it, right? Like of
Yeah.
that scenario. So it was like after I punished them, it was like, well, now punish them with death by orc sex, because you know they have like huge dicks. So it was like tear them apart, that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
And then you move on.
I'm dissociating. My brain wants to clock out right now, and I'm trying so hard. Sorry, I'll just get deep.
Why does it want to clock out?
I don't know. It's been doing this for the past few days. I'll just be having a conversation, and I'll just... And I get quiet. I don't know why it does that.
Where is a good picture of an orc that I can show you?
Mm.
Oh, I think I found one.
Well, recently I'm gonna show you smut, Briget. You want to see smut? It's
Yeah.
not my smut though. I want to try to draw something like this. Where is it?
How y'all doing, by the way? You know, to the audience out there,
like,
being
yeah,
silent.
we've been real quiet.
I
with
know.
We're
Like,
just
how
kinda-
y'all doing?
oh,
I'm not on my
sorry. I
phone. They're
totally
looking things
forget.
up. I'm just kind of here right now because
Nah.
I'm not where they're at when it comes to their entertainment. So I'm like learning, not because I don't like it, but because I don't know it.
I want to draw
So-
something like this.
Oh,
Except for they're gonna be playing video games instead of the dude's drawing.
that's kind of hot. I like that.
Yeah. But I gotta figure out how to do body positions. Because, like, this app doesn't... Like, because drawing, it's... You're allowed to make the body look weird, right?
Yeah.
Because, like, this, obviously, is realistic. Like, no matter what I do, the body is gonna be in a realistic position. But in the drawing, it's like, to make it look attractive, you can make the body look unrealistic.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, as you're looking at it, you're like, oh, there's nothing wrong with that. And then if, like, looking from an anatomy perspective, it's like, wait, bodies can't do that. Or, like, bodies aren't that long.
Right.
So I'm just,
Oh my
lately in my drawings, I'm trying to, like,
Expand?
no, like, what is it? Learn that concept, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Because I do draw kind of realistically body-wise, which kind of messes with where bodies are.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to, like, get the concept of the grasp that I can do a body a little more different than what the model says,
Okay.
and then make it attractive.
Right.
That's what I've been trying. I'm trying to do that with, like, video games with my character and his boyfriend, or technically they're married. It's his husband now. My little world, I'm already married, but I'm here like, I'm lonely.
But pretty much these are like the orc women. They're like big buff and everything. And I'm like, yes! And they got them big fangs. I'm like, you could hold on to them, bro.
Oh,
you
God.
can hold on to them.
I like dragons.
I can see why, but not my type.
That's respect. That's mine, though. I
No,
like
for sure.
orcs.
I'm not judging at all.
I feel like that does come with the territory of drawing, though. Because, like, your character creation, you end up being
your
like...
spin.
You end up being like, whoa!
If I could draw, if I knew how to draw, I would. But I don't know stick figures, y'all. And, like...
Speaking of drawing, wait, do I have to draw a thumbnail this time?
Yes. Interesting.
Dang it! Now I have to put my little sex game on hold.
6 games?
I'm playing video games.
Oh, yeah.
Because it takes me a couple days to draw. What if I just did a black and white one?
You could.
I don't want to cheap it out.
Bruh.
I just don't want to try.
Do I have anything
Oh,
like
too
that?
bad. So, Tony, you have to do it.
Fine. I have to put my talent somewhere else. Safer work stuff is so boring.
No, mine is simple. If anything, I like, I guess, shorter women.
You like shorter women? Elaborate.
In a way. Like, either
Why
my
is that so
height-
shocking to you, women?
It's not. I want her to explain.
I love
That's
short
it.
people, like, so much.
What?
Short people.
Well, no, what'd you say? I didn't hear what you
I
said.
love short people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he
I'll do... Well,
Like, you know, oh, you laugh already. I was telling her that, like, you know, I would fuck a short guy, I will fuck a tall guy. Who cares?
yeah.
But she was like, no, like, the short person has to be, like, a chance or whatever. Like, I wouldn't naturally go for that. And I'm like, ugh, woman.
At the time I
A
said
man
that,
is
but
a
I
man.
changed
I wanna-
my mind.
See, I've been changed since then.
I changed my mind ever since I had that one dream with that one girl, and I was like, oh, okay.
Like, I think I can pass a little bit.
Like, I'll let it pass.
See, like...
I mean, I'm, like, obviously with somebody, but I still have, like, I literally talked about this with my fiance, and he just lets me. He's like, oh my gosh, slay, literally, like, he just goes with it. But I was like, I mean, shorter women, I don't know, like, I'm like, what, 5'3"? So,
Yeah.
either my height, like, I go for any height, but lately I've been thinking, like, shorter girl, because I'm like, you're, like, tinier, and, like, this feels weird for me. I'm not used to talking like this. Like, y'all, heathens.
Happy and proud.
No, slay. Yes. See how I'm stuttering already. Oh my gosh.
Ay, nerviosa.
This is, like, really weird. Not weird. Y'all definitely had given an open plate. We can say anything. I guess you can control them better.
I'll break the
because they're
silence.
tinier.
Treat me like your slave boy, Daddy.
I don't want to treat them like a slave, but they're just tinier. Like,
They're
you control,
tiny.
you
They
could.
control.
I could have control them, and like it's just, I don't know. They're just tinier.
I
know.
respect his
I'd roll them up.
Like,
I want to be
don't
rolled
know.
up, but if they're smaller than me, I will definitely just roll them up.
Like, I want to be for me, it's like, there has to be, like, for me, it's like, I like the masculine, feminine type of, like, gayness. Because, like, if I had, like, a feminine partner,
Yeah.
I'd like to be the masculine one. Only because, like, I'm more comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And then if it gets, like, this in the sex way, like, I like to, like, take control. Also, with respect and consent. But, like, I like to take control. And, like, they're tinier, so it's easier. So, yeah, and, like, you can hold them. And, like, you know. But then, like, buffer women, because then I'm like, let me show you what this shorty can do. Like, you know? So, I don't know. But lately, shorter women have been like, I'm like, alright. Yeah.
I feel lost over everyone. This kind of sucks.
See, I have, ever since the last podcast, I have learned to accept that I will never have the tall girls again. Because most of them, like I said, they're very shy, but somehow they're very straight.
But you're...
So it's like...
You're young, so you're like, what, 20?
She's 19.
Yeah,
Jesus
19.
Christ.
Yeah.
Girl, you only 19. You still got
I
a
know.
lot.
And then on top of that, you're already pretty short, so finding a tall girl can't be that hard.
That's what I'm saying.
Compared to you.
Because you're looking in this area.
Mm.
There's not many in this area.
No, yeah, there really is.
You gotta look out there.
That's why do you think I have the app for a reason?
Try hard, man.
Anyways.
Go to those dating pools where they like meet people.
I
should be like,
would,
I'm
but
just trying to fuck, man.
I'm
But I
scared
ain't
of
just
that.
trying to fuck.
Okay, well, I want to fuck, but I also want to be with you. Dang.
Like,
Keep
yeah.
it sweet and short.
Like, I don't want you to leave me. Damn.
Yeah,
I got too many trust
say
issues
that.
where they date me and then they leave me and I'm just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's kind of how dating works.
It's,
I
yeah.
mean, that's how it works, but that doesn't mean you just have to use me. Like,
So you want to find a forever partner already?
No,
Yes.
see. Oh.
That's how you get
Wait,
off.
I'm saying I
No,
don't
I'm
want...
saying yes for me.
I know, but
Yeah, I'm saying I don't want it to last like 2 weeks or shit. Like, at least let it last for a month if you're gonna leave me or some shit. Damn.
I mean, I'm too antisocial to try anymore. I mean, I
Why
like being
complain?
alone. What?
Then why complain?
No, I'm too antisocial to try. Like, I just
Antisocial.
want to find one
Bro,
person and be done.
And if they want to leave within the one day, like after or like whatever, like one night
at least
stand,
if
they're
they're-
gonna do a one night stand. At least give me a note telling me you're gonna do it.
For
Like,
me,
don't leave it on a voicemail. I hate voicemails. It bothers me. All my exes broke up with me like that. So
For me, it's like, just tell me the truth. Like, are you wanting this to be a funsie? Or are you wanting this to be, like, for real, for real? And they're like, I just want this for funsie. Like, I'm just trying to fuck. I'm like, alright, period. Let's go.
like, respect. Let's go.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. It's like, please
Okay.
set your boundaries and tell me before we end up doing something and I catch feelings.
Yeah.
What happened to your ear?
I don't know. See, this is all happening, like, within this week. Like, there's a bruise on my ear, there's a scratch on my neck back here. Like, a
But
pretty
those
big one. Like, right
Oh, yeah.
here. And
Now
like,
they're out to get you,
my
bro.
mom was
You
like,
did
what the heck?
something.
Like, what the heck happened to you? I was like, I don't know. Like, it doesn't hurt or anything. And she's, like, squeezing my ear. She's like, it don't hurt? I was like, no.
So it's not a bruise.
I don't know what it is. I'm dying.
Don't say that. Shut up.
I really don't care.
Okay, but I do, so shut up.
Yeah,
With love,
Tony.
shut up.
What
You act like people don't care. It offends me. I get offended.
Well, I don't care. I
Okay,
don't care
but
that
we
people
or I
care.
care.
It's selfish.
Like, I genuinely get so offended. Stop saying that.
Damn, this just got
I
dark.
want to die.
I'll make it dark or deep, whatever. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I'm gonna rename this whole thing and just call it the trauma.
The trauma cast.
No,
No,
Yeah, we
Depresso
keep
Eggo
not
is
the
good.
cast. I'm gonna rename this video instead of saying
Yeah.
Kinks 2.0. I'm just gonna say the trauma dump.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, we
Trauma
keep going
dump
from horny
slash
to
just
like...
talking. What?
Huh?
What'd you say?
What?
At
I
the
said
end?
we keep on going to horny to like death and then back
It's
to
hard to
horny.
keep track right now with
I'm gonna say
horny.
kiki drama, kinky drama, trauma.
No, trauma.
Yeah.
Trauma llama.
Trauma llama.
Basics, yeah. I'm not
Are you tired?
A little bit.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't believe
tired.
him.
Give him 2 days, he'll say, I'm motivated again.
Well, technically, I work in 2 days, so...
Yeah.
No, the reason I was unmotivated is because a friend of mine, they like redrew one of their characters, and at first, I'm like, the first time they drew the character, I was like, okay, whatever, and then they redrew it, and they basically just outshined me, and I was like...
You don't like that.
It's like, they don't draw men at all, so they're just like, look what I drew, like, first time, and I'm just like, me, 22 years later. What's the point anymore, guys? I just want to quit.
Oh no.
Like, if drawing's my only reason for living right now, and you take that away from me, well, let's go there. Just.
Oh,
You're expecting me to laugh, but I cannot laugh.
Yeah, no.
I'm just smiling.
I mean, I guess that's why we're called the Depresso Eggos, man.
For real.
We're called that for a reason.
But, yeah, that's what I'm slowly recovering from, because I don't know why that just punched me. Like, that day was so good, too. It was like, I was in the best mood ever. I was motivated, you know. I was like, let's do this podcast Monday, y'all. It's gonna be great. Like, I'm horny. I got, like, so many ideas. And then, like, one thing happened. And then it was like, life was like, oh, shit, I forgot to check up on you and start beating the shit out of me. And, you know, that happens. Something happens with, like, customers. And then something else happens. And then, you know, my friend texted me the drawing, and I was like, oh, fuck. And then your brother was like, you look like this, sending me one of the, like, the buff men shit, like you do. And I was like, oh.
We're trying to be nice, and then we always forget that it insults you in a way, and we're just like, oh, no.
But they're thinking about you.
I know. And that's I'm not trying to be like, don't fucking do this, because I know they're just trying to be nice and everything. And, like, you know, even my friend, I was like, yeah, I know it's immature of me to feel like I'm the only one that can get better and like everyone else has to just stay where they are. Don't stop doing what you're doing, but I'm gonna go like sob to myself for like 2 seconds. I mean, yeah, that happened, and now I'm here with like a dying intention inside myself again.
See, I don't even know. I feel bad, but then it's like,
Don't.
ooh.
Just let me suffer.
I just got a big brain moment. I just remembered
away.
something. Okay, so this is related to the kinky subject, right? But so you know how there's always those random like scenarios, and you're like, oh, what if in a hot tub, all that. I'm like, what if in a sauna? You just.
I mean, no, I know, but like that's just a constant scenario for me now.
Really?
The Zane was in the sauna. The GIF I made.
The
that's
sauna.
A sauna.
Oh, okay.
I love saunas.
I thought the sauna scenario was not original.
Saunas and hot springs are like my 2 main scenarios. I love those 2 because, you know, both of them already have naked guys. So I'm like, yeah, let's bang. It's already hot and sweaty in here.
Yeah. See, that's what I
can't fucking sweating.
I can't.
I don't think in real life either I couldn't because, I don't know, it's already sweaty, you know? But, you know, for drawing stuff, it's pretty nice.
Drawing stuff is nice, yes.
Like, it's
imagining
all what seems
it's nice, but it's like seeing myself do it. I don't know.
Well, there's a first
it's
time
like
for everything. I don't
exactly.
mind trying
I think
stuff.
it was just sperm's going to start boiling in that hot water and start cooking.
Yeah.
Sperm is weird in water. It kind of goes like
I don't
it's
like
not
it.
thick. It's like.
Someone I know said that, or was this a comment?
I don't know.
Hell, I don't know. Actually, no, I have this in my head. They fucked in the bathtub, and the sperm basically cooked up like egg whites. And
that's what it is. I don't know why it does
That's so weird. You just cook your feet.
but it's even in like regular water too. But
dinner.
No, I think it loses its flavor after that.
Just salt it up.
Flavor. I'm done.
I saw this video.
Would you?
They were banging in the hot tub, like it was intimate, but like not the hot tub, like it was just a regular bathtub. And then it was just like a basic, like the person sitting on him, they're facing each other and just hugging each other and like banging. Yeah. But like the water was like spilling out from the hot tub, or from the bathtub, like spilling out by like mass, like. I was like, wait, you guys are getting your floor all wet!
You're
like,
more
who's
worried
gonna
about
clean
the
that
floor.
up?
Well, they are, dummy, but they're in the moment.
I don't know. I wouldn't risk that for sex. Like, that would, like, damage your floors, you know? Like, what are you doing, man?
You know what I find funny?
Yeah.
Is that there's,
I saw something.
There is, you know how, like, the corn videos, there's always, like the funny scenarios.
Is corn
like
supposed to be
porn?
Yeah.
Just say smut.
Smut videos, whatever. They always start off with the random, most funniest introduction, and then there's one that.
You look really attractive. Thanks. You're not that attractive.
For me, as a
no, this one I know. It's like it's a lemon tree, and they're like, look at all our lemons. Yes, honey, they're wonderful. Honey, what's that? Oh, it's that lemon picking whore again. And there's a girl stuffing her bra up with lemons. And she's like, I love my lemons. And then
have you seen my lemon?
They run up to her and they're like, you, stop stealing our lemons. And she's like, you're gonna have to make me. And then the video starts there. And I was just like, what is this? But I found it funny. And then apparently, a lot of my friends, they like to watch the intros to the smut videos to laugh about it because they're always hilarious. There was one where it was like, honey, help, a snake's coming. It's like, I'm on my way. Runs over, starts wrestling with a little small toy snake.
How did they
and it's
feel?
like, oh, it's got me. Rolling around.
I saw one
It's
where
like, what?
it was no. I saw one where it was the guy was in the bathtub and the girl's like the lifeguard.
Yeah.
And he was. I'll save you. He was basically like, but I'm not drowning.
And it's like, no body of water is safe.
Yeah.
It's like, no body of water is safe without a lifeguard. The water's 2 feet deep, lady.
Literally, was the funniest thing. This one, for me, another one was, they were like in an office talking about something, the couple, and then there's like a third person. And he's like, there's only one way we can finalize this. And then, guy's like, of course, anything. And he's like, I'm gonna have to fuck your wife. and
so
he's
casual.
like, I was like, but you have to watch. And then the girl's like, honey, do you really want to do this? And then the guy was like, anything so we don't get caught or some shit like that. Yeah. And then they just started off. But the husband's like, I'm like, are you still going at it with your character while they're like banging?
They're like watching, like
on the desk they're banging, but the husband is like, wow, they're smiling.
Like, wow, this
so
is
interesting.
Cool.
I was like, what was that?
There's one. It's like the most famous one, and it's like fruity, but it's a tall, woman and this very very short girl. And it's the iconic meme where she literally picks up the short girl and pins her against the wall. Like she picks her up. And I don't remember if it was like stepmom or if it was babysitter or something. All I know is the most famous video for the iconic big height difference.
You show blonde hair.
It's
the short one has blonde hair.
Short one has blonde hair and the tall one has like ruby-ish hair in a way.
I think she's Trixie. Her name's Trixie.
Yeah.
I know who she is.
I don't know the actors. I just watch.
That's my homegirl.
But it's literally just like, oh, he's like, you nasty bitch. And it's like, hey, why you have me up here? And it's like, I'm going to finish. And then she like drags her. She's like, come over here, picks her up and drags her all the way upstairs. Oh, here's the high heels go. I'm like, stop! Like, chill.
How do these actors feel? These sex workers, bruh, doing this stuff.
I mean,
I was watching like this interview they were having with one. They're like lots of them, or some of them aren't actually, gay or lesbian.
They're not?
They do gay for pay.
They just do it for the pay, bro.
Yeah, but like, the way they work, like the way the thing works is there's editing involved in the videos. Obviously, like they would have to like watch normal porn to get hard, and then they like did whatever bit they were doing, and then like once it went down, they repeat the process, and then they just edit all together in one thing. And I was like, oh, that's nice.
That's why you gotta find the videos that are not super clear.
Mm-hmm.
I find the videos are almost like not homemade, but like you can tell it's like for real, not the clear ones where it's like their logos on the side. And I'm like, nah, I can't trust those. Y'all be screaming. There's some that I can tell they're not gay.
No,
You
yeah.
can just tell. There's one girl that I don't. Her face is familiar, only because I've seen her in different videos. But I've always seen her with straight as a straight like sex thing. And then all of a sudden I saw her go with women. So I was like, I'm gonna see this because it's kind of funny sometimes to judge. I click it, and as one of those professionals, it was like Brazzers or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking about. And she.
I know.
She was like, first of all, it was way too clear for me. It's way too professional.
Yeah.
I was like, that's too professional for me. And then it's like, she doesn't know what she was doing for a second, like talking at least. And I was like, yeah, you're definitely not like
You're not
fruity at all.
You're not fruity.
You're not fruity at all, because when she's with a man, there's a difference. And I was like, yeah. Girl, you ain't doing
Stop
this.
trying so hard.
Yeah, you're doing way too much. You good?
No, I'm just
Oh, you looked out of here like me. I was for earlier.
Okay, well, I am kind of clocking out a little bit because it's like, okay, woman. Like, I can't relate to this. I'll let them have their moment, and then once it gets back to at least there's the dick involved, I can join
the
in
famous
again.
trope of the doctor for gay guys. There's the doctor and the patient, and then there's the priest and the.
Oh, I hate that one.
I hate it so much.
Just because that one messes with religion, I'm like,
But
no.
I'm like, okay.
Which one?
There's
It's like
a
a
priest
priest
and
with
it's the Monaguillo boy.
or
The
something
priest
related to
helper.
that.
I can't do them religion ones.
Exactly, I
I
can't either, that's what I'm
It's just
saying.
like,
The doctor ones.
the doctor one is
kind
like,
of lame.
yeah, doctor one's like, okay, we're gonna have to do an exam, and it's like,
Fuck.
doctor, this is my first time with the vasectomy or whatever, and it's like, don't worry, it'll be fun. And all of a sudden it starts, and it's like, what kind of intro was that?
Lots of gay stuff don't have intros.
Some of them do.
I mean, I haven't watched, like, you guys are talking about intros. I don't think I've ever watched one with an intro.
Like, it's
I don't
like
think
not
so
an intro,
either.
but it's like the way they started.
Like, the way,
off.
like, you know,
Yes,
like a
that's
little
the
story
intro.
or whatever.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
the
I
No,
know what you're
mine
talking
just
I've never
starts
watched
straight
one
off.
with like that.
Wow.
Mine has always been like they're already like, eating each other out.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
or like, most of mine, it's like, the intro would just be like, they're camping or whatever, and like, both of them are asleep. One wakes up and starts like caressing the other, then they wake up and start. But,
No, mine's like they're making out, crossing their titties, and it's like from there on it starts.
See, I watch all kinds, so I don't even know anymore.
I can't do the ones that have a skit or anything like that.
No.
I just
What?
laugh. A skit. I say skit.
it's
Like
a
a-
story.
Oh, it's like a
Story.
story. Oh, okay, yeah.
I can't. I just sit there. I'm like, well, this feels like a real reality.
The only reason
TV
I watch
show.
the ones with the skit is just to make fun of them. They're funny as hell.
Yeah, those are. Yeah.
Well, I'm there to like,
Lemon picky whore.
I haven't been on that website in a while, like in like a month or so. So.
I don't need them either.
It's mostly on Twitter.
Well, no, I can do
It's mostly on
stuff. Most
Twitter.
of my stuff is like imagination, so.
But they're tricky to find though sometimes because you have to put like certain words because Twitter blocks so many things.
Oh no, yeah.
Unless
But I
if
was
you
fine.
already
I found
fol-
it's a thing.
Well, I guess if you already follow the person, it starts recommending them.
I don't want to follow them.
Well, I have a smut account, so I just follow a bunch of people for like reference and stuff. And then now it just like recommends them, and that's all I get now. It's weird. I get like, because I follow Bethel too, right?
Yeah.
And he's like not FNAF, Friday Night Funkin' and all that crap. So it'll be like, Friday Night Funkin', porn, Friday Night Funkin'. And I'm just like, what?
Yeah, that's like
I don't
me.
want the Friday Night Funkin'.
That's me. It's like the thing I follow. It's like, oh yes, I like this. I like gay girls. Yay! I
You
was
should
like,
have like a
oh,
burner account.
uh-huh.
A burner account.
What's a burner?
A fake account.
A fake account so you can actually follow this even though no it's you.
Yeah.
Oh no, I am planning to make one, but I haven't started one yet.
I mean,
But it's mostly me just looking at like art I love.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh wow, so yeah, and then all of a sudden, random, Friday Night Funkin', murder drones.
Exactly.
And I'm over here like,
why?
I'm like, see, I like it, but I don't.
I don't
like
even watch
like
Murder
it.
Drones,
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm like, okay.
But yeah, that's
But-
my thing right now. And like, you know, my account's already kind of a burner account. It's already smut based. So.
Question:
Right.
which is better, real life or animated smut?
You can't say that.
Yes, I can. It's a perfect question for all of us. Which is better?
Well, I
Real
don't think
life.
Briget goes with animated.
Oh, we heard two different opinions. One real life and one's animated. Tony, Briget, explain.
I never said shit.
Yes.
Listen here.
If
It's just my mood. It's if I if I want real people or if I want to see a huge
I kind
unrealistic
of go the
dick
same way.
like shoot a whale load inside of a tiny human.
All right.
Like because
Okay.
obviously animated stuff is just
Yeah.
Yeah.
unrealistic stuff, but that's also like half of my kinks because of that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you know, there's real stuff. I try to find like real equivalent to the animated stuff and whatever. I use animated stuff more as reference, like to see what positions I could draw. I'm not like too into like this is what I want forever now, or you know. I like real people stuff. On my Twitter it's only real people stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
See, for me, it's like I guess the same way. Like I go for realistic only because it's like that's what I see. I haven't seen any lesbian animated anything. I've only seen.
There's never
Gay.
animated
You know,
for us. And I'm
I don't.
like,
Well, I don't seek out. The only one I know is his. If someone shows it to me, it's like, oh, okay, you know. I'm like, if someone was showing me lesbian like
Yeah.
animated.
And the ones that you do find are just GIFs. There's like nothing interesting. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
And
That's why I always go for realistic, but that's all I really have. I don't really have. The only animated is his.
yeah. And then then on top of that is I know I'm horny all the time, but like I actually don't watch smut a lot.
no, yeah.
I can like pleasure myself through my imagination. That's why I'm always thinking of like
Really?
scenarios and stuff, and that's how I'm always like drawing stuff
Mhm.
because it'll be like, oh yeah, that was cool, like let's draw it out, and then that's kind of how I work, like how my drawings and whatever horniness work. So yeah, that's why I'm always writing stories and stuff. It's kind of just my own imagination, feeling my own perviness.
For me, is I'll see the video, or like I'll see your characters, but like I'll like use my imagination for my own, like not actual, but I'll see the realistic ones, and I'll just imagine like me and like my partner, and I'm like, okay, yeah,
nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I respect that. I just wanted to, like, start a random little discussion. I'm like, oh, okay, explain.
I bet you didn't expect us to be so
professional
worried about it.
I'm like, okay.
Now.
But
I respect everyone's opinion. I just don't want to be like, yeah, I have to go one or the other. I'm always that in between, man. I mean, I feel like I'm in between for lots of things, like even fucking. It's like, yeah, I'm both. Who cares?
He's like, it is what it is. But while you guys were talking, I actually just remembered.
Sorry. All I see is I'm looking at you and I hear
smut. All you hear is twinkle, smut. I'm like, okay. But I actually found remembered something. But apparently there's a kink, and it's listening to someone's heartbeat turns people on.
Oh.
Like,
that's weird to me.
Them listening to your heartbeart turns them on.
I always feel very uncomfortable with that, actually. Like, when I hear it in movies or something, or like video
I'm
games,
very uncomfortable
I get
by it
very
too.
uncomfortable.
And then it's like, that's the heartbeat one. That's one of the weird ones. The other one is like, they're like pregnant women.
Movies?
Or it's like pregnant women, or they really like to dress up as kids. And
that's pedophile.
And I mean toddlers. Like, they both dress up as toddlers.
Speaking of pedophile, what about like midget porn?
Not the midget.
Okay, see, that's a little darker side of me where I'm like, I don't know if I'll explore that, but something.
But they're not kids.
Something's happening inside me.
I mean, they're not kids though.
I know, but it's just really small.
I can't be with someone who dresses like a child and they're like, "Make me, mommy," and be like, "Oh my
no,
god!"
Thank you. There's actual who have pacifiers and everything. I'm like, no.
Okay, so like the
it
midget's
disgusts
so
me.
weird.
That's weird. I'm sorry,
people
but
talk
that's
about
weird.
it so
What, the midget stuff or the child?
Which one's
Which
weird?
one, child?
The midget.
Oh, okay.
The child is weird.
I don't know about the midget. I can't think of an opinion. I just heard of this.
This is why I'm saying it, because I don't know how I feel about this.
The fact that you're questioning
I'm very
isn't
confused, because I mean, I know for a fact, but I kind of get turned on by it. But like,
oh my god.
I'm just like, no, but it's not like.
But you're already little.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, it's
talking
not
about
like
the
a midget.
clean
It's not
ones.
like a midget on midget though. It's like, a regular sized guy and a midget.
Oh
And
my
also their
God.
dicks aren't small.
They're not?
They're normal. Well, all things considered normal size.
Oh my god.
I personally wouldn't like a midget, but
But like, see, that's why I don't know how I feel about this. I'm just kind of questioning myself. Like, I don't go through like my nights trying to look for it. But sometimes it just kind of pops up, and I'm like,
yeah.
like, ooh, he's back. Let's see this.
A ver qué es esto. Let's see, right?
And like, I mean, it's kind of hot.
Oh my god.
So I don't know how I feel about that one. That one's kind of like iffy on me. I know, because it's like, it's kind of cute too. But I'm like, I don't know if I should be like this, because they hug him or whatever. It's not like hardcore like kill the midget.
why did you go to convert to killing the midget?
I don't know, but like, because sometimes like the hardcore stuff, it's like it looks like they're trying to kill the person with their dick.
Yeah.
But with the midget, it's mostly just like soft, like very loving kind of stuff, and I'm just kind of like, I don't know how I feel.
Would you do a midget?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. I don't know if I would explore that side, because I'm like, what?
See, honestly, I haven't.
I
have met one that she looked really, really pretty, and she was wearing like Gucci outfit. I'm like, where did this girl find Gucci outfits for her size?
All I can think about is the bloop.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh no.
So yeah, I don't know how I feel because like the videos I've seen, I've only seen like 2 or 3, and it's like it's kind of nice.
Well, now I'm gonna look up lesbian midgets just for the fun of it. I look want to do it right now just for the fun of it. I'm gonna play it.
Yeah, Bridget's gonna do her research.
I just want to like see the
they're
cover.
just so much smaller than the normal sized person.
I mean, that's why they're midgets.
Oh no, but I'm just kind of like.
I mean,
maybe.
I think I can understand your questioning about this because I remember back then you were like into like shotas and all that.
Of age shotas, and I
of
technically
shotas.
Luke and them are still considered that, but I believe my definition of it is different than like the actual definition.
Yeah.
So.
Cause like you're into like the small.
Shotas to me are just twinks, but
Yeah.
like smaller.
Yeah,
so.
twinks.
Like I
Like,
remember
it wasn't
Tony
like
had a time where he
little
was
kid
into
stuff,
that. No.
so.
Yeah.
Most people are really into
And
that.
then I found
little
out it
kids.
was like more into like the lolly thing. It was like the opposite. I was like, oh, I don't think that's what I'm into.
Yeah, a lot of people are into lollies and things, and I'm just like,
Oh, I met someone like online that was
Oh, the
the
really
little
the
small
little girl
girls.
kind of ones, but they're
Yeah.
like of age.
Yeah.
No, but I'm talking about the ones that like there's people who actually want little kids, and they're like,
I
oh,
mean,
it's
I
age.
feel like anyone who likes a lolly probably low-key
Yeah.
does, because
They're like they're of age. They're
Yeah,
3,000 years old.
yeah,
I'm like, yeah, but that
exactly.
dragon is doing pedophilia with you, so you need to leave.
it's kind of weird, because I was playing with one person online once, and they wanted all the lolly characters. They're like, but I'm not a pedophile. I was like, well, I mean...
I didn't say that, but now
you're
you're
literally
confirming it.
simping over these girls, though, and they're like child, like
They're not
child,
of age.
but they're like
child.
700 years old in the game, but they are a child, and they still act like a child because they like their mental age.
So
age
they
is
like
differently.
the
And I'm just like,
of a child.
yeah, I know you're saying you're not, but
You are.
something's happening. Goodbye. We're not friends no more.
Not me.
That's
so.
weird.
I don't like those
And then
people.
Shota is like the opposite. It's like guys who are like that.
Slay that he left him as a friend, not the slay of the guy.
We
who
weren't
pedophile.
friends though. Like
It
we
was
were
just
just
straight up-
getting to know each other. Like at first we like played with each other, and I was like, "Oh, you're kind of cool." And then he started more stuff, and I was like, "Cause I'm
You're
usually
not cool
I'm
anymore.
horny online too, but I'm horny for like the bigger guys. Like look, this guy is shirtless. We
He's like, I like a child, and you're like, oh my goodness.
yeah. I was just like, oh.
No, thank you.
What's worse than a rape? A child.
Just
no.
Mm.
I love Brandon Rogers.
Yeah.
He's so funny.
Brandon Rogers is hilarious, bro.
Is he even still alive? Like,
Yes,
is
he
he
still
like
makes
stuff?
posts. The recent one he made was like
Tours
the
and stuff?
laundry room or something.
I used to watch him a lot, and then I stopped.
And it was funny, but no, I don't like those people that are like into that. I'm just like,
Yeah,
ew.
it makes you a little comfortable, and
I'm
I'm
like,
just,
why are you?
some people are kind of. Anyone who likes lolly, to me, that's already kind of like a red flag.
A sus.
Yeah.
No,
And, some of them are more chill about it, but in the back of my mind, it's like, but you still like it. Like,
Yeah.
that's a
So-
problem.
The thing about anime, whatever.
Like, in a sexual way. Like, if you're just like, oh, cute character. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
whatever.
But the thing about anime is that there's never much for the lesbians, right? But there's always girls with dicks that there's a lot of. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I remember watching a few, and I was just like, okay.
Yeah,
But
lots
it's
of that
like,
stuff comes up
that's
on
the
the
most
gay
popular
side,
one.
too.
And I'm like, really? There's
No,
like
but
none from
this is not
me?
that one.
For me, it's like not my cup of tea, yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
agree.
just like, okay. But, be like that. But,
And also,
it's
like,
just,
anime and animation have, like, really iffy boundaries. Like, the twin stuff, that's kind of normal.
My ex showed me what hentai was back when I was 14.
oh my
Oh,
god.
isn't hentai just anime porn?
I just randomly
It
said
is.
it because I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know what hentai was. He was like, you know what hentai is? And I was like, no.
Yeah,
Shows it to you anyway.
That's basically what I do. Except for it's yaoi.
Oh, there's this one artist that like on Twitter, and they do like very, it's like it's still a smut, but
Mhm.
before they start, it's fluffy, and then it's smut, and then back to fluff again, and it's like it's like warm moment. I'm like, I don't know how to feel about this. I want what they have,
Yeah.
but it's like, oh my
I
god.
try to avoid those in smut.
The
'cause,
recent
like,
one
they
that they're
make me feel
working
bad.
on. The recent one that they're working on is actually gonna be a dude that cheated on his girlfriend, and then the other girl is there, and they're like, how about we all agree and do it together?
Oh!
I'm still waiting on that recent project. I'm still waiting to see how it is.
Speaking of that, I don't know. I wouldn't be like, what is it? Like when you date multiple people? I
Mhm.
don't like that.
Polyamorous?
Or like, while you're dating or whatever. like I feel like I would like a harem situation,
Mm-hmm.
like where we date each other, but we're not allowed to date anyone outside, or else that is still considered cheating, right?
Yeah.
Like, let's say person. They all like each other. They
Have
all
feelings.
have feeling with each other, so they all fuck each other, right? But anyone outside of these four with each other is still considered cheating. I would like that.
See, I understand that. I would do. I
Like
would
a friend
too.
group who fucks, but they also like each other and they take care of each other.
Like I would too,
Would
but
it be like friends with benefits? Sorry.
Not
kind of
really,
like friends
'cause
with
they-
benefits.
I have so many of those.
Like there's so many people on like dating apps. They're like I'm polyamorous,
Yeah.
but I'm like you're gonna choose someone that's ugly and I won't like them. So no.
I don't know. See, I'm just saying that because that's technically how all my guys work. Because they all like each other and they all fuck each other, but like anyone outside of them is considered cheating.
Okay.
Yes.
Because you're loyal to your little group.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I started pairing them up, so now I don't know anymore.
I have 2 questions.
Yes. Ask me.
I've actually been waiting for the past 10 minutes. But I don't interrupt. I'm sorry, I'm burping. It's
You're
water.
good.
Okay. Anyways,
So then, what about 10 minutes?
I've been waiting for 10 minutes to ask.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're
Sorry.
fine. I know it was getting good, so I was like, I'm gonna let them talk.
What were you gonna ask?
What do y'all think about what was it?
Polyamorous?
Polyamorous relationships or a throuple?
You could just say poly relationship.
Are they dating each other or just like
No, like they're together. Like they are dating. They
all
are.
3 of them are together?
Yes.
And well, I mean, I kind of just said my 2 bits on it, but I
No,
guess
but
I'll
they're
do-
like an actual like.
I don't.
Like, would you do it yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
If it was like, we were, as I said, if anyone outside of it was
Yes, but I mean,
cheating.
like, it was,
But like
it's
these
literally
3,
yeah.
we all consent and we all like
Like
each
yeah, it
other.
was like you and this other guy and this other guy. Y'all are like, no, we're 3 in a relationship. Like this is the
Yes.
group. This is us. We are committed to each other.
If it was like more like one person was the center of it and like only these 2 guys were like if
I guess
these
kinda.
like one person's the center, these 2 guys don't like each other but they both like this guy, so like that's the only reason they're all 3 together. I wouldn't do that.
Me
There's
neither.
See,
I
all
wouldn't
3
agree
of them
with that.
have to
But
have the same.
would you do poly?
See, I don't tell people that I would do it, but it's like if the person I'm with ends up asking if I would be up for it, I'd be like, "Who are you choosing? Let me judge them first, and then if I like them,
Like I want to
let's
know
go."
we're safe and
Like yeah, like I'm not gonna jump at it and be like, "Oh yeah, totally." Like no, I could probably hate this person for how they look, and I'm like, no, we're gonna have to meet them first. But yeah, if I had the chance, I would go with it. I would respect
really. And like,
it.
what if this was like a year on thing? Like, wasn't just like a little fling? Like
Yeah.
this is like for years
But
on.
if
Like
we
almost.
were all like still together.
That's what I mean. Yes.
Yeah.
Because like that's
'Cause there's-
technically my little story because they all live together.
Mhm.
It's basically like a fraternity house, but they all live together and they all fuck each other, but like they're all together.
Because there's some
They
where,
don't go with other people and
Yeah.
like try to fuck them.
Yeah,
They're all
and
like,
I
we
understand what you're
only
saying.
stick to this group, and we all like care for each other
Yeah.
together. Which is, I feel like that's just over dramatic.
I know what you mean.
That word, like in my sense, because it's like I highly doubt if someone was like doing that, like they all like each other, but.
Thing is, how would we even do that with our families? Like, you know, how
I was saying, like, what if you
Christian
want-
families don't like that?
That'd be like, what if y'all wanted to get married, right?
To all 3 of them?
Oh,
I mean, I wouldn't
yeah.
get married.
See, if we would get married, I would say, depending on how many are in the group, it's like, pair 2 with 2, and then 1 ends up single. If it's an odd number, but if it's even, it's just.
I just
2.
wouldn't get married. That would
It
cause
would
too much
ruin it,
strife
right?
in the group. Cause
But
then
married
you'll
as a throuple, or married just to one person?
What?
Sorry, I keep saying throuple. Married as a poly relationship, or married as like just you and one other person?
I just wouldn't have marriage considered into it. I don't.
'Cause
For
I don't
me,
even know how
marriage is
marriage would
something
work.
like one-on-one.
Yeah.
Right now, you're like, but if you're doing that, like you could say you're
I've
together
seen
and
people
whatever.
married like that. That's what I'm
Yeah,
asking.
I know.
Oh, there are? I've
Yeah.
never seen
Yeah,
that.
just
Snapchat
my
has
more,
like love wins little section,
Yeah.
and I'm a sucker for that. So I saw one. They all
No,
got
I didn't
married.
know polys
It
could
was a
actually
guy
get
and 2
married.
girls or 2
I didn't know,
women,
yeah.
and they all like kind of like
Well,
I don't
see,
know how they did it.
for us, it's different because obviously other cultures having
Yeah.
multiple wives and whatever is normal.
Normal, apparently.
But
We
for
know how I'm
me,
saying it,
my moral of marriage is like one-on-one, which I would love to get married. But if I were to end up in a relationship like that as well, I wouldn't care. Like I just wouldn't get married.
Mm-hmm.
I would be like,
Let's keep it simple.
yeah, let's
This
keep
is
it
us.
simple. This is us, and we all live together.
Because
Who
there's
cares?
been where it's one person, like I said, yeah, one person in the middle, and then there's 2 people, but they like each other.
Uh-huh.
But they both just share them. Because there was a married couple, and they were married for, like, 13 years or so. And then finally there's, like, a girl that's younger than them. But they became a I keep saying that. A poly. It's on accident.
Just
a
like
poly.
throuple or whatever.
Some people take offense to it. I don't even know. I know it's
Who cares?
chronically online or it's
We said like an
referral.
insulting transsexual joke one time, so
We
it was
did?
like, oh, you did, I think.
I did?
In the first one.
That makes more sense.
in the first one, we were saying something random homophobic shit. And we were like, don't take this anywhere, we're gay.
That's what you gotta say. Don't twist my fucking words. This is me. If you don't like it,
we're
leave.
just gay bitches. Who have
But,
opinions.
see, that's so interesting. Y'all are, like, the first that said yes. Me and Sid, like, we wouldn't personally do it. Like, me and him are like, no, we're for each other. This is for each other.
I wouldn't introduce it. Like,
No,
if I'm already dating one person, then I'm gonna stay one person.
Right.
But if it was, like, 3 friends or whatever, and we're like, hey, like,
do you want to be a
you
thing?
want to try this, then that would happen.
But I agree with Tony with him. Like, what
But
he's
you
saying.
did say that you're with your partner, and then your partner's like one day is like, hey,
you're
what do you think
contradicting
about?
yourself,
Yeah,
Oh.
you did say that.
Yeah, I
earlier.
did. Well,
Stick to your goddamn words!
I'm sorry. I keep forgetting what I say most of the times.
Unless it depends on the situation. You're
But,
like,
like,
honestly,
it depends,
yeah.
too. Because, like, I mean, if I ever do find one, it was like, oh. And it's like, this, and this person's interested. It's like, okay, we could work it out. Or if it's, like, already friends and everything, and it's like, hey, let's do this. Because we can't agree with our own emotions. I'd be like, look, I'm up for it, but not used to it.
You could tell the third person, hey, like, we're trying this out. This is kind of like
you don't even have to be third. There's more. There's, like, 4 or 5.
No, for sure. I just
Yeah.
common, like, what I've seen.
Yeah.
Like, let them know, like, we're just trying this out. So if you're not really here for, like, long run, unless it changes, we're just trying this out. And if it doesn't work out, I've seen people do that. If it doesn't work out, they're like, hey, I don't think this is working out. Like, this isn't for us. And then they go back to just being, that's a word, monogamous? Or something?
Monogamous.
Yeah. And so, but no, I personally, I couldn't. I
Yeah.
feel way too jealous. I can't do it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm worried
That's
about
why my
too.
thing
So
about it
I'm
is...
way too, like, protective. And,
That's
like,
why I'm saying, I don't know. I'd get jealous.
I mean, that's why
too.
my thing is...
territorial. That's what the
We
word.
all have to have equal feelings for each other.
Exactly.
It can't be
It
like,
has to
you
work
like
out.
that person more, but you don't feel the same way for me. You're just in this for that person.
No, yeah.
No, we all have to have equal feelings for each
Yeah.
other.
That's how
That's
it's gotta be. Because it's
How
like,
this
I would
little
not be able
trope
to
of
work
13
it out.
guys works. They all have equal feelings with each other, so... Like, I mean, they have preferences. Like, yeah, I like fucking this guy a lot, but like,
That's
oh,
not
fuck you,
feelings,
and I
yeah.
still like you guys too. But yeah, I think I would if it like started out that way.
Me too, in a way.
But not if it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, let's add a third person to our party. I'd be like, what? No.
It's like, huh?
Wait, I like you. I don't know about this person.
Yeah, right, for sure.
Oh crap! Who just followed me just right now?
Good for you. I've been stuck at 17.
Someone on Twitter just
and most of
followed
them
me.
are like
Ugh,
burner
it's
accounts,
like
so.
a robot account. They don't even post anything good.
I don't know how many followers I have. How much Twitter followers do I have? Let me see.
I don't know. I don't have any on Twitter, but it's like I still do posts and everything.
Oh, never mind.
But it's yeah. I don't know. Like if they do, like
Want to try?
if
Can
they
I
want
have
to
some?
try, I'd be like, I would try it.
If there's still some, yeah. I was gonna offer and completely forgot.
I would try it out, but it's like I feel
I
like
don't
I don't
know
know.
any
I
of it.
probably wouldn't be adjusted to it right as quickly, but maybe I could. But I don't know. It's just in the moment. We'll know.
It has to happen.
It has to happen to know. So it's like, but I do have my own harem. Like Tony has his harem of boys. I have my own harem of girls. I had a TikTok series and everything, and it was called London the Drinks, and it was like.
I remember. I watched them.
Yeah, you watched them.
I
Did
did.
you like it?
Yeah.
It's
You were so
weird.
hyper in them, and sometimes I'd be so like, but you're so hyper, so I'm like, okay, I'm not alone.
And I was
watched
like,
them.
I would make it, and they took forever to make, honestly.
Yeah.
But there were like girls that would like, there are drinks. They started off as drinks, and apparently the protagonist, which is me, but like alternate version of me, is like, oh yeah, I want to have this drink. Suddenly there's a glitch in the matrix and creates the drink into a humanoid girl, and it's like, oh my god, how did this happen? And I worked it out. I introduced like 4 girls, right? There's Bianca, there's Kim, there's
Yeah.
Usagi, and there's Lola. But I the final season, oh, not the final, but like the 5th season or so. My seasons are short. It's like 4 or 5 episodes each. The 5th one was like, oh yeah, random character gets introduced. It's like Donut Cat. He's like the only guy out of the whole thing, and he's not part of the harem, but he's like, hey, you created a glitch in the Matrix. All these girls are happening because you're really single. You're just you're stupid. And it's like, huh? And it's like season 6. I introduced the episode. The cat says, hey, I'm gonna like this whole season. It's gonna be me helping you, and it's like, wait, what? And it's like break the wall, fourth wall, break, but. And then the next episode, Len meets Lola. And I was like, oh my god, long time no see. And I was like, yeah. And then Lola's like, I'm gonna tell the girls. Girls have a moment to talk, and they're like, oh my god, she's back. She's at college with us. Whoa. And they're like, oh. And they all want to like make a move. I was originally gonna make Usagi make a move in the next episode, but then I just immediately gave up and never did that episode. I have the drawings. And I'm just like, nobody cares. Nobody cares about the series. I'm just like, okay.
That doesn't matter. No one cares. You'd have to keep going with if you cared about your thing.
It's a little hard.
It's hard.
I know it's hard.
I love my series. I love the girls.
Oh.
Yeah,
I mean, if you want.
Yeah,
and it's like, I love the girls that I made, but it's like, why?
Wait, where's that?
Like, all my hard
I'm listening.
No, yeah, all my hard work for people not to like pay attention to it, or like put a comment or two or something. I'm like, I did get one piece of fan art, and it was like someone who really wanted Usagi and Len to be together, and I'm just like, I love it. And then that was it, and nobody else ever made fan art or anything. They just hyped up the season, and I'm just like, some of these people who are hyping it up too much are like little kids, and I was like, you shouldn't be watching this.
Jeez, you should. Sorry, let's come to Straight Jacket on the camera, but what you should do is introduce yourself. So that's what I had to do. I was like, I'm gonna do soon again. I deleted. I wasn't too happy with it. I was gonna do like, so how was I gonna word it out? Something to do with like get ready with me, but also like get to know me. Like I aspire to be this and this. I want to do this and this. I know it's a lot of work, but also I want to talk about this while I'm trying new makeup because I bought new makeup. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna come get ready with me while I try new makeup, but also get to know me, and hopefully my page gets big and we can grow as a family. And then from there on, you introduce yourself and do what you want to do. So for you, maybe not makeup, but something else. You're like, I'm gonna be drawing this, so while I'm drawing, stay here with me, and then I get to tell you facts about me.
See, it's like I do that every once in a while, but it's like nobody gets on.
Do you use tags?
I do, and it still doesn't work apparently. And I'm just like, oh. Okay. TikTok somehow just doesn't.
It really does pick and choose.
And Instagram, I barely use it, so it doesn't work out. Twitter, never used it, doesn't work out either. So I'm just like, oh well.
That one worked out for my Twitch.
Yeah.
Twitter.
Instagram, I have an alternate account where you can watch all the episodes in order, but it's just like, because TikTok wouldn't let me, because I don't have I don't have 10K fans. So I'm just like, ugh. But yeah, I do want to continue the series, but it's so hard. It's too much hard work, and it's like, why am I wasting my time with this? But I love my girls, honestly. I do love them.
I only got one viral video, and that's the trauma one. It has like 100,000, 100K.
The trauma one has 100K.
About my dad. I'm not even kidding. Like,
wow.
It's I'll show you afterwards. But it's like 100,000. And I was like, yo, and it happened like in 2 hours.
Oh my god.
And I was like, what of all videos, this one?
I know, right?
Like, I personally, I like the content I put out. But I've also gotten good with editing pretty fast.
Yeah.
Because I just look at the video while I'm rewatching it, what I've gotten, and then in my head it clicks to like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. So I'll just go, and I'll try to teach Sydney, and he'll be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "It just makes sense in my head."
Yeah.
Like,
it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
it'd be like that. Keep pushing it.
Yeah, it's gotta keep pushing it.
It's cliche as it sounds. That really is the only thing, because that's all I can do.
A lot of the people who like did watch it, they really were hyped up about Lola when I introduced her. Only reason they were hyped up about Lola was because I like showed off some cleavage.
Oh my god.
I made Lola show off some cleavage when she was first introduced, and that was like the video that kind of blew up, but didn't really. It's like got a lot more likes than the others, and it was like, oh my god, like she's so hot. I'm like, if I did that for the other characters, would they react the same? Because all these characters have big breasts. Like,
Please.
and then I don't know, but I find it funny how Lola was the main reason the series got attention.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell?
The only Lola I know is from Big Mouth.
So
camión de
basura.
Andrew.
Give me my Lala. You don't give me
Love
that
Big
magic
Mouth.
skanky
I
ass
love
bitch.
Big Mouth.
You had no vagina. At least I have a vagina.
I love Big Mouth. But anything else I want to add on?
I'm running low. What about you, Tony?
I feel like I could keep going. I just love these topics, but
Really?
I mean, it got depressing with the social media because I hate talking about that. Because I mean, I'm still posting and everything, right?
Yeah.
But, you know, it's not going anywhere. And I knew it would, but everyone's like, oh, it just takes time. I was like, yeah, I already gave up hope. I mean, I'm still doing it just because...
This is for fun.
It's not fun for me. I'd rather not have it at all, but... You know, whatever. It is going.
Yeah. Oh, but Land of the Drinks, I originally created the series because, of course, yes, drinks. I was like, yeah, why not? Because I was randomly walking around in Los Primos, and I was looking at the sodas, and then I thought to myself, what if I make them into girls? Like, what if I just turn them into girls? Like, my favorite drinks, I just turned them. And that's how it started off, the idea. And then I was like, oh, my favorite drinks are this and that, whatever, like, things I like to drink. And then I said, even better, I'll give these girls physical features that are considered not attractive and make them attractive. So, like, there's Bianca. She's a tall black girl who has vitiligo. And then there's Usagi. She's also a tall girl, but she has septum piercings, lots of freckles.
Yo.
And she's like a total nerd with buck teeth. She has buck teeth. So not many people like buck teeth, but I'm like, that's in my series is considered pretty. And then there's Kim. Kim, there's not much about her like that's like stands out, but she's a very timid character, which I don't know. I just felt like putting a shy character, and I'm like, look, it's a shy Southeastern Asian girl. Look at this. And then there's Lola, the Hispanic girl. She is pretty much like the girl with the deepest accent, and she's like over here like, oh, this, that, and she's like, I know what I am. I know I'm hot. You'll love me. And then she's the only one that doesn't have flaws, but it's like, mentally she does, which I'll try to introduce later, but I'm like, I won't get to that point if I don't work on anything. And then there's Donut Cat. He's just there because he literally is like, Len, you broke the Matrix. It's dying, and I was assigned to you. Because he says it in the episode, the first one. He's like, yeah, I was assigned to you because I was supposed to help you find someone, and I failed miserably. You broke the system, so yeah, I'm gonna help you. And then Len's like, what? And then it ends off like the first episode, and I never talk about it more, but I'm gonna talk about it in the final episodes. Originally, the 6th season's gonna have 12 episodes, but I'm like, not possible.
So apparently we're promoting our social media now. So follow me.
I'm sorry.
Follow me on TikTok.
Yeah, I have Twitter. Twitter's the not suitable for work, and my Instagram is suitable for work. Please
Should I tag you guys?
Mine's
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Please.
Mine's MB2 and then WIC twice.
You'll find it in the link
Yeah, you
description.
send a link.
Whatever
Yeah.
Len does.
We really need these views
Oh
because
my god.
I've been wanting to be on social media since I was like 16.
I've avoided social media until now,
For
which
so long.
I know, right? And I mean, not that it made any difference to my mental health, you know, but you know, so I've already thought my stuff was bad. Social media just kind of enforces that, so I'm like,
You're so negative.
Well, there's a first time for everything. But yes, I'll make sure to promote you guys and everything. And
yeah. But
anything
both of
else
mine.
we want to
Just
add on?
make sure you're 18 if you.
Oh,
if
yeah.
you
Yeah.
Make sure you're 18. Or
I
like,
ain't trying to catch a case.
I know we ain't trying to ruin y'all's childhoods. Like,
Not even that. Just
I don't
no.
post suggestive content, but like there is the times where I do, and it's like adult subjects, and it's like you kids are like, "How am I gonna stop coming? Get off! It's not for you."
It's like the kids when they go in the back of Spencer's.
Yeah.
Yes. Don't be those kids.
Wow.
Oh my god.
It's a whole new
But
But-
anything else we want to add on before we're probably ending this?
Are you guys done talking?
Oh, you want to keep
like
on?
I haven't talked enough.
Let's go. What do you
Well,
want to
I
talk
don't
about?
know. You guys started talking about social media, so I don't
My
even
bad.
know anymore. Like,
You can start off a new topic if
That's-
you want. It
that's
is
not
an
really
hour
something that I
59, so.
I mean, that's pretty short in terms of our previous
Is
podcast.
it? Oh, I
Really?
don't even know.
Oh,
We're
okay.
usually up to like 2 hours and 30, 40 minutes.
Wait.
Yeah, last podcast was 2 hours.
And 30 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah. 2 hours,
Pee
pretty
break?
much.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I've been needing one.
Alrighty, let me. Right
We're
now.
gonna go pee!
Yeah.
No
Explain what the
noises.
Things game is.
The Kinks game. Hello, we're back. The Kinks game is it gives us a random topic. We talk about it. We might only do a few today, just because we're already up there with time. But also, we haven't done this in a couple weeks, so
Yay!
I'm dying again.
As we share a blanket, coughs into the blanket.
I'm not sick. It's like the weird mucus thing. Like,
Flemas, in a way.
oh
What
man,
is
this is
it?
y'all's topic. Things you love to shop for.
Things we love to shop for.
Yeah.
Makeup. Jewelry stuff.
Dildos. Sex toys.
Tony, whoa.
What?
I
I mean, it's literally the only thing I
that's-
bought for myself in a
That's
while.
true. Though. Well, Briget likes buying makeup. And what
Makeup
else?
and journaling like things like
Makeup
paper
and journaling.
and then like the stickers with just everything like that. Stamps.
Nice, nice. Well, me. Me, there's Marshalls. Y'all should know what it is, right?
Yes.
But Marshalls pretty much sells lots of beauty, like makeup stuff for really cheap prices.
Oh yeah,
And I like to
Marshalls.
go there and get my lotions or like beauty, what's it called, facial cleanser
Yeah.
or whatever. And I get it. And I like it because they sell them for good prices. I have collections of like the lip balms, like Sanrio.
I go to TJ Maxx.
Sanrio lotion, TJ Maxx. Yes,
I
I
like
collected
TJ Maxx.
Sanrio, like Hello Kitty and everything. Oh, what the fuck did you say, you ugly ass? Say it.
I didn't say anything.
Yes, you did. You
I
looked
was.
exactly at the computer screen and started mouthing things. I see everything. Say it.
I didn't say anything. Anyways, next question. Or are you guys done talking about what you
Yeah.
like shopping
That's
for?
Yeah.
literally it.
Yeah, that one's a bit like
Basic. What's this one?
my dick.
Oh yeah.
Things you shouldn't kiss.
My dick.
wait.
Yeah,
I mean, yes, you to me, yes.
Whoa.
Like
Good.
no, don't do that. That's what I'm agreeing with. Don't kiss my dick.
I would never.
I wouldn't kiss. I don't know.
Yeah,
A stray animal. Fuck, I don't know.
stray animal.
I don't know.
I mean, I would kiss dick, like obviously. That was a thing I saw, and I was like, oh.
But say it's asking what you shouldn't kiss.
I know. That's why I'm saying like. That's something I would. So I don't know what I shouldn't. The floor.
I guess. I mean, it makes sense. You could get sick.
I
from
kiss
the
a
floor.
booty hole.
Oh my god. Oh, I got nothing for
That
this
one's
one.
a dud.
It's a dead one. How many dead ones did we put in this pack?
Because lots of these, we were just like my dick.
Oh, that's true. We did answer with those.
Things that hurt your back. My dick. My dick.
My dick.
My trauma.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Carrying the weight of this podcast.
Ay.
It's all about me. Get a load of me. Anyways, what hurts your back? Trauma.
Sorry, Johnny. That was yawn.
Siren yawn.
I'm not tired.
Things you
I'm
would
yawning.
wish for if you found a genie in a bottle. A bigger
Oh,
dick.
okay.
Tony, what? What would you wish for?
A boyfriend. A bigger dick.
Okay. Okay,
A
Tony.
fat ass.
Oh my god, Tony.
Mine are like
Giant pecs.
Jesus, stop.
Just whoa. Oh, that was so nice.
What about you, Bridget?
Mine are like actually genuine. Mine are like good health. It's financial stability.
Like, I
and
want
then,
my
like,
boobs so big it
fly.
hurts my back.
Oh my god,
I
that's
do
another
not
thing
want
hurt
that. And then like
But it balances
financial
out with my fast ass.
Financial stability. That's my third one. Your turn.
Money.
Oh wait, was it one wish with a genie or
No,
three
it
wishes?
says you would wish for if you found a genie in the bottle.
Genies do 3.
Oh, I did 3. Yeah.
Oh.
And who says they do 3?
Every movie and
Almost
everyone
every
else.
single.
You could be like, I could suck you off and you give them all wish.
I mean, yeah. So
That's a good idea to draw, though. Honestly.
I'm pretty sure I've seen that somewhere. That's why I said it.
Nah. No, yes, you probably. I don't know. But, what would I wish for?
I'm a genie.
Bottle.
I mean,
Gonna love me the right way.
I think I would wish for the same things like Briget said.
Right.
I thought you were going to say that Tony said. I was like,
No.
Huh?
Like stabilities, like
Good
financial
health.
Disability.
Good health. Yeah.
There's people who do purposely get this shit.
I'm sorry.
And then,
Like the one girl put chemicals in her eyes because she wanted to be blind.
oh my
Wow.
god, yeah. I remember that.
That
Girl.
reminds me of the video of the girl that drops vinegar in her eyes and she's like, my eyes, they burn. Have you seen it?
No, she doesn't put it in. She slips.
Yeah, she slips and like it falls into her face.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's like a little girl.
And she's joking. She's like,
Like all you hear her is like dying on the ground. Like you don't see her, you just hear her die.
she's like vinegar, my eyes. It's like I feel so bad, but it's so funny.
Get ready for summer, guys.
Oh, are we? Are we ready
Oh
to
my
see
God,
the
I
big
would love to
titties
see, like-
everywhere?
I like to see big titties.
Me too. I love big titties. I like. Oh, going to Mexico, I'm gonna see a bunch of cute people. Too bad they don't want me.
Perfect timing. Oh! She's so stupid. I wanted to hit her. Moist! No, she made me mad, bro.
My eyes, they burn.
But like, she's joking about that.
It's the way she went from like being slow to
Things that are better late than never, my dude.
Oh my god, Tony. Better late than never?
Yeah, getting a boyfriend, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having the says.
Text home.
What? That's all. That's what you said.
It's an inside joke.
That's all.
It's an inside joke in my job because I was talking to about.
No one works with you, girl.
I know, but let me explain. There was a poem, and the poem I read for like his homework assignment is literally just about sex. This dude just wants sex before marriage. And then I was talking about it in Spanish, and my coworker just goes, sexual. And I'm like, what the fuck?
The way sexual.
Yeah, so when I said sexual, I was thinking about that. I was like, sexual.
That's a weird word.
What's better late than never, Briget?
Oh yeah.
Your mom.
My mom is a virgin. Okay, I'm just kidding.
3 kids later.
Oh my god. I don't know. What's better late than never?
Yeah.
What's better late? Oh, eating pussy.
Oh my god. Yes.
Except, oh my god.
Yes. Things you wish grew on trees.
Money.
Funny.
My dude.
One day grew out of the trees. Yeah, let me just harvest this one tonight.
Yeah,
It's
harvest-
ready.
Yes.
It grows.
It's
Just
perfect.
juicy.
The right color too.
Oh no! Wait, no! Not saying that because
No. What? I'm not gonna say
no,
that.
that was the trees. But I was thinking like perfect color, and I was like, oh wait.
I mean, there's like maybe the white one's not ready. It's not ripe. The medium is like almost there, and then once it's dark, it's like that's
It's rotten?
that's perfect.
Oh, I was thinking it was rotten, because
Oh,
my
no.
preference.
Oh, that's you. I'm saying like I'm talking about like like when you burn something.
Yeah.
Things you would like to play with.
My dick. Okay.
I don't like to play with myself, really.
I do. Oh.
I don't have
Toy,
one.
I want
So
toy.
okay, the other night I actually fingered myself.
Oh my god! Wow.
Your ass?
No, my
What
dick.
other thing is cheeky?
Oh my god, I can ask a simple question! mistake with their finger like this. So I thought that was fingering. Okay, I'm not a man. I don't know.
Yeah, like fingering is like holes.
Okay, well that's what I asked.
I mean, the dick does have a hole, so I guess that's what she asked.
I mean,
too.
you can do that too, but that's just pain at my point.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So I did that. I actually no, because you remember last week or whatever, I was like, I don't feel. Oh wait, you laugh. I was talking to her about it, and I was like, I don't feel anything with it, But I was like feeling the moment, like I have these weird moments where I like wake up in the middle of the night and just be like really horny and like.
No, actually, me too.
I don't think about what I'm doing. I just do it. Like I'll be like whipping out my dildo and then writing that, and then after I'm done, I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
Where am
Sometimes
like, it happens. It happens.
Yeah, and that happens to me a lot, to be honest.
You have to be quiet about it though.
Yeah. But anyway, so it was like maybe 2 nights ago or something, and that happened, and so I don't know why, but I was like, I'm a finger myself, but I did it not in the traditional way where like they're just laying on their back and like there. I'm like on my stomach, ass up in the air, and like just ramming my like finger inside, but like I'm more moving my hips into my finger, not moving my hand.
Your dad here? Does he care?
He can't hear me, or I don't know. Maybe he can. Who cares?
I'm just asking. Wow, we're very different with our families. I'd be mortified.
Mortified by my savior. Anyway, so I'm just like grinding my ass against my finger, and like for once it like felt good, and then I came, and I was like,
oh,
that's new. I just said I didn't like this, but here I am.
Because I was telling Tony, I was like, what would it?
Because
like,
normally when I do it, I don't do it.
I feel like it's more like tickling yourself. But then Tony was like, well, yeah, you can agree with me. Then he did. Now he's changed his mind.
Well, yeah, I learned or whatever. Revelation. Well, normally if I'm like in a sane mood, it doesn't really do anything. Like, as I said, it was like the weird horny monster.
I think you have to be in the moment to actually make it feel something.
Mm-hmm. I used to finger myself.
But it was like, I was just like in there getting to it.
Mm-hmm.
It was a strange feeling. And I was like, oh. I mean, it was a really good feeling, but I was like, oh. But it was only like in that position. Like I tried to do it in a normal. I'm sorry. I'm not done. What happened? Who said what? What happened?
Briget, no!
Just imagine.
In a comedic way.
Not the comedic one.
Do elaborate. What is this vision you have in your brain?
I don't know. The thing is, I don't know if I'm like, because I'm not tired. I don't know what it happened. I just imagine yourself so like, still like half awake, and you just start going. Getting up and you're like scavenging for stuff and you're just going at it crazy while being half asleep.
Oh my god.
I don't know why in my head it's funnier than being said.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. It was not that funny.
I mean, he's scavenging for gold, isn't he?
Like, I just...
Oh, no, now you're making it gross!
That's how she described it, you know?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my lordy, oh my god.
My back! My back!
Things that hurt your back.
I'm laughing too much.
Oh, I'm sorry, okay.
Anyways, that's something about me I found out or whatever. And it's just that position though, because like I tried to do the normal position and it was like, this ain't doing shit.
Sorry, I'm really trying. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
I used to finger myself in front of my
This one might be fun. I'm drooling.
of a makeup mirror. That's it. I used to finger myself in front of a makeup mirror.
Did that turn you on?
Kinda, you imagine someone hugging me.
Okay.
I put the
There you
dildo
go.
like on the mirror and like look back. Like was like.
Sorry, all I think is like, hey, like, what up here though? I mean, yeah, I want one like that. I don't know where to get those.
The suction cup one?
Yeah.
Isn't that normal? I don't know. I thought.
No, I want one of those. I don't know where to get them.
Huh.
Me neither.
Yeah. I don't know the
Just
website.
Dildo with suction cup.
I bet she's look Spencer's.
Spencer does everything.
Yeah.
They have
It's time to do duel.
Yes.
That jiggle.
Wait, that's the question. I actually think that jiggle. My ass.
Titties. Oh. No, my ass too. My ass is like 2 goddamn watermelons. Especially with this weight gain. Yeah.
Oh, another thing that jiggles is
Dick and balls.
My belly.
I was gonna say that
My
too.
belly jiggles
My belly.
too.
because I feel it. Because like normally
My
back then I never
thighs.
felt it, but
My
there's
whole body.
there's times where I'm wearing the pants and it's like at my waist, so you can like my gut is like kind of pressed out because of
Yeah.
it. So whenever I'm running, I feel it just go hit me, and I'm like, stop hitting me.
Girl, I got a 5-pound fupa.
I
do
know.
highways,
That's
so-
why. How does that describe it? Like, how does that? Is it really painful?
The
Like-
running with a fupa?
No, that's not what I meant. That's the second time you're talking about.
Why do you think I wear a blanket?
Oh my god! No,
I don't want to eat anymore.
no, I didn't mean that.
What was I doing?
What were you
What
trying
was
to ask?
Okay,
I was laughing and then I was doing this because I was like the
not
spray
you.
bottle.
What are you trying to ask?
I'm asking because like I've heard that girls with like big titties they have a struggle with
titties.
Yes, you do.
It's called being bigger. And they look like bigger titties. But normally, no. My ass, though, it hurts to run with a big ass. Remember Shaylin? You called me Thick and Nikki?
Yeah, I remember that.
It
I did.
hurts with the fupa, I'll be honest. That too. Because you have to suck in your stomach. And then run. Because they're not just...
Yeah.
And your titties?
Because I have a friend who's also big body, but hers are actually big.
Yeah. Well, no, mine are like...
Like, I asked her one time, I'm like, does it hurt while running? And she's like, yes, bitch, and smacked me across the
She
face.
get hit by your titties.
does not need to smack you.
She didn't smack me with her titties,
Oh.
but she actually got
No.
There was a time where she actually did, but she didn't mean it. So she didn't try to do it on purpose.
Did she
I was
like
scared.
it?
We were sitting down, and then she got up, and I got up. The thing is, she was like laughing at someone's joke that she went, and I'm like, I fell back onto the floor, and I was like, damn it, what did I do? But she did, when I asked her about if they hurt, she just slapped me across the face. She's like, oh my god, what a
It
stupid...
kind of does hurt.
And
It's
she's
a
like-
sports bra.
She's like, what a stupid question. I'm like, I don't have titties. How was I supposed to know? I just questioned
Cause
it.
like imagine like meat just getting pulled down each time, each step.
Yeah, and I'm like, I was asking. She's like, there's Google for that. I'm like, Google's not helping.
For my ass too though.
But
Be careful with turbulence.
what
yeah.
jiggles for you, Tony?
I already said dick and balls jiggle pretty.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
There's a video.
They do.
Yeah.
Like if
Does
they're
it hurt,
dudes,
though?
you can't balls hurt like so not like while they're jiggling, but you can like accidentally sit on yourself and stuff like that.
Really?
Or like I do it so many times where like I like try to cross my legs or something and like
You squeeze them.
yeah, and then I'm just like in pain for the rest of the day. I'm just like ow.
No. There was actually a video I wanted to show Tony, but turns out it got banned on TikTok.
Is it
Oh.
the Bratz one?
And then it's like, oh, okay, everybody, there's gonna be a few
It's so
turbulence.
funny.
Jennifer, please buckle up your seat. We all know how like your titties fly around and stuff. And then it goes, nice boobs. And then it cuts off. And they're like, yeah, Jennifer, or whatever. I forgot her name.
Yeah.
They're like, buckle up. And she's like, I don't see this. This is discrimination. And she said buckles up. All of a sudden, turbulence happens. They go through. And it's like, oh no, my titties went down. And it's like, and they're like bouncing. And then it goes, it's like, oh my god, watch out, guys, duck. And they duck. And then at the turbulence ends. And it goes, damn it. And it's like, what happened? My titty hit me. I think my nose is bleeding. And it was like, okay.
It's unbelievable there's women out there with actual humongous titties.
No, but like the girl doesn't have humongous titties. They're just plastic. They're like the fake ones. So they fell out. But the joke is she has big titties, even though they're brats. They don't have any. So they're like, oh my god, big titties. It's so we're supposed to imagine it like hits her face. So she got hit by her own titties. What?
Are we ready for another one?
Are we?
Yeah.
Let's get personal. Things you're supposed to keep a secret.
My dick.
You have to pee?
No, I said my pee-pee.
My pee-pee.
He's my pee.
I make it pee-pee.
Secrets.
Things that I'm
think of one
supposed to
right
keep
now.
a secret.
Mm.
I suck dick on accident.
How you suck dick on accident?
You don't have to.
It's a meme.
It's a
I didn't know. I was serious. I was
The
like,
meme
oh my
goes,
God.
I suck dick on accident, and then the mom goes, I suck dick on accident. That's the meme.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. Whoops.
But it's funny.
I mean, I'm a pretty open book, so I don't have a lot of secrets.
You are. You really are open.
I'm just like,
I think I am too, because I haven't. Well, there's some secrets, but I don't tell them for
The size of
personal
my dick?
issues.
I have one, but I am scared.
Oh,
I mean, I said mine. Things I'm supposed to keep a secret. The size of my dick.
okay.
That's not a secret.
A secret.
It's not a secret.
It's not a secret, but I don't even know. I forgot.
It's average size.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I fucked myself with a cucumber, but I put a condom. Don't worry, I threw it away though. It was a thick one.
Was
and I
it
was like,
post?
Jesus Christ.
Post boyfriend or pre?
3 months ago.
What?
What was it?
I mean, I generally ask.
It was pre.
Because I feel like some would
Oh,
eat the
3
cucumber.
months ago. Wait, it wasn't pre. It was 3 months ago. Is what she said.
Oh,
Yeah.
why didn't you get the cucumber this soon?
Yeah, the
You
cucumber
wasn't
should be here.
I feel like you would have eaten it.
Oh my god,
No, I had condom juices.
bro.
Yeah.
You should have brought the cucumber as a guest. I have been violated.
Oh my God.
Well, I mean, I've done worse than that.
Really?
I'm just embarrassed. That's all.
I mean, because it was pre actual dildo. I kind of made a dildo.
I remember.
So yeah.
Oh, you did?
How did you make it again?
It's not make it. It was like this little thing. It was already like dildo-esque shape. I just kind of dildo-fied it up a little bit, but it had like ridges on it. So like it kind of hurt.
Oh.
But you know, after it went through, I was like, okay, but actual dildo is way better. By the way, that's why like last episode I was like, be safe. Just do things like if you're gonna do something, just buy the thing.
Well, I can't say much anything because I have never done anything that y'all guys have done.
I mean,
need to buy one.
this is just things you're
Awesome,
supposed
I
to
found
keep
it.
a secret.
Well,
Just most of my secrets are sexual. 5 inches, by the way.
oh my god, Tony, I know what average is.
Now I'm gonna go get a ruler and be like 1, 2.
I don't even need to know.
Cause I can't visualize it in my head.
Me
What is 5 inches?
I'd rather not.
I'm nosy.
She's just like da-da-dum.
We are cousins. It's different.
No, either way, if people tell me about the dick, I don't want to visualize the dick in my
I'm
head.
not gonna visualize his. I'm just gonna be like, oh, it's that big.
But
So
He's my friend.
anyways,
I'm not imagining an actual dick.
I don't like them.
It's different in my head.
I love them.
I go
Of course.
both teams.
Yeah, Briget goes for both. I don't like dicks. So I can't even agree with anything you guys say.
Yeah, how do you think I feel when you guys do?
Shut
Okay, so
up.
it's back and forth. Bridget's like the medium, right? Because she'll be like, I like girls, and I'm here like, ooh.
It really is like that. I like for both teams. We got one side of the game, and one side is lesbian. I go.
I like both. I like turtles.
I like turtles. I remember that meme.
Oh man, what's the next card in the deck?
You don't have any secrets? No.
Didn't I just say?
Make up one.
What's a secret
I like
that I have never?
She has sex on a park bench. There you go.
No! I told you I have never had. No, there's my secret.
That's
I
the
have never
secret.
had it.
There you go. She never had it.
I have never
There
had
you go.
sex. I'm still a virgin.
I mean, I already shared my embarrassing story of how my body cramped up when I did it.
Oh yeah,
Did you tell me already?
Oh, I did
Yeah,
I tell
you-
you?
you
Where,
were
like, my
me.
body would, like, cramp up when we tried to do it.
Yep,
so, like,
and he had a
Oh my god.
I remember you telling me, and you were like, "Oh, give me a second, I'm cramping." I just imagine you going,
yeah, no!
"All right, let's go back." Like you sitting there just.
Oh my
Have
god.
a cup of water.
Oh, it gets more embarrassing every time it comes off.
Yeah.
Oh my.
It's okay though. I mean, I lost my virginity at 21, so
Well,
20. I have sex with cool kids.
period, I guess. I don't know what you want me to say.
Things you don't like about family gathering.
What
Why
I
is
don't.
he hot?
What did you say?
Why is he hot?
Bruh. And what's the question?
Things you don't like about family gatherings.
Why is he hot? Wow. What a good way to answer that. Makes sense. That question, that what you said kind of makes sense because there's times where I don't even know that they're family.
No,
And
I mean, like, direct cousins.
Oh, no! No.
And then I'm just like, oh no.
Tony, I'm done. No, I'm done.
I'm done talking. Please listen to us.
No, I'm done talking about this. You!
She's so over it.
It's always cousins with this dude. It's always incest with this dude. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't even know.
I'm in the middle.
I'm not even mad or anything. It's just, how do I answer that?
You go with it. That's my coping mechanism with him. I just go with
Start
it.
stripping.
What is wrong with you?
No, okay, I'm just doing this for the sake of the joke already. But, yeah. Anybody else want to answer?
What do you not like about family gatherings, Bridget?
Arguments.
Yeah, Bridget
I'm
doesn't
simple.
Bridget doesn't like arguments.
I just start screaming. That's it. I'm not kidding. The other day I was at home. We were just talking. Parents are arguing. And I was just like, ah. And then they're like, ¿Qué pasó? I'm like, nada. Basically. Oh, my alarm.
Bridget does freak out every once in a while. We do end up bickering with each other.
It's just habit now with anyone. Anyone.
It's like, I'm like, we're not even arguing. And Bridget's
It
like,
stops
no.
y'all. Y'all just go, what's happening? I'm like, nothing.
It does work. Yeah, that's true. What do I not want to see at a family gathering?
Incest.
Yes, I don't want to see that. I'm sorry,
Breaking
but
the handles of
why?
your glasses.
Like,
What?
Are they new glasses or am I tripping?
No.
They're
They just
usually
have these-
thicker.
No, they're
They
the
used to
same
be
ones I've
thicker
had since high
handles.
school.
I'm just like,
I had like these
I used to
black
have matte
ones.
ones.
Yeah, but those are like old.
Oh. Scare me.
no.
¿Estas?
Yeah.
But those are old.
But yeah, I straight up don't want to see that. No, thank you. Not ever.
Would you make out with your cousin?
No!
the heck?
No! None of them are that attractive anyways.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that. The guys are ugly in our family.
For real.
If you've seen
No,
them,
really.
this dude has a double chin, which normal for humans. But his beard is growing on that double chin instead of the actual chin. So I'm like,
What
My
happened?
chair is broken and I'm sitting on the edge when I shouldn't be.
oh my god.
Jeez.
That's why I took the black chair. It's broken.
Oh.
Dun, dun.
Go for the team. Go for the team. A brave soldier.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. No.
That's all I got. It really is just arguments.
Man, please don't even answer that question.
I'm thinking.
Don't!
They're all a little.
Womp, 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 womp.
Anyone my age, at least.
What's the next
Just
card?
say-
I have like done stuff with almost sort of a cousin, but not. They're not a cousin.
As she says, stop. He continued saying,
Well, okay, but
He
like
go-
he's
he
my
said-
cousin's cousin, so it's not my
Yeah,
cousin.
so it's not exactly his cousin, so.
But like we kind of grew up together to the point where I didn't even know he was not my cousin until this point. And then when it was like, you're not my cousin, I was like, Well then.
That's cool with me. He goes,
Better for me, he said.
mm-hmm.
Whip that thing out. He's pulling his dog out.
Oh,
He's pulling
no.
his dog out. Oh, these
What?
are different. Things you wish you could buy out of a vending machine. Things you would do if you were invisible.
Things I would do if I was invisible?
The ghost.
No! Why would you remind me of that
I'm late, I'm sorry.
one? The ghost.
But things you would do if you were invisible.
What would you guys do?
Okay, mine are sexual, so we're
Yeah,
not-
mine are sexual too.
Then say it. This the whole podcast is.
But it's
Kinks.
like without consent and
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Tony.
I know yours is no.
Yours
You
is
already-
worse than hers.
I know.
Bridget even knows.
I can say it outside of this, but
Oh my god.
let's just say it's sexual though.
Yeah. And we're not gonna go into it, even though the podcast is Kinks point two. Well.
Yeah, but
I mean,
I respect
like,
consent.
one of my things I was gonna say was, like, sneak into a locker room, but I'm already a guy, and I like guys, so I don't need to sneak into a locker room.
Exactly. You're already there. Stupid.
I'm already accepted as one of their kind.
Oh god.
if I could fly and be invisible, I'd go and fuck around with celebrities. Like I'd be messing with them,
Drive
scare the fuck out of them. The White House, maybe. Oh yeah, the White House. I'd sign their papers for them.
Brit,
The new law would be embedded.
I am concerned for you guys, but
Okay.
anyways.
What was yours?
What was the question?
What would you do if you were invisible? Or things you would do if you were invisible?
I don't know. Go on with my life. I mean, I really don't know.
There.
What do you want me to do?
Mira, you said.
A big L,
You
bro.
said. Mira, you said.
I saw you
I mean,
do
like,
a
that's
loser
like
side
something
by side.
sexual. Maybe I would, like, rob a store or something, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. I'll
Mostly crime and illegal stuff.
I would
so-
probably rob a dildo, and they wouldn't even know who stole it. It's free.
I take a pet.
What?
I steal a pet.
Oh yeah, that's a good one too.
I wouldn't. I don't want a pet.
I know you don't.
I'll steal lunch, which would be someone else's pet.
Okay.
You're so dumb. When you start getting tired,
Asian power.
I was gonna say you kind of act straight.
Really?
I've been noticing.
Really? More like he acts like a total idiot.
Straight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. I strive for that. Thank you. I should be more sleep deprived more.
We should do a podcast where we're sleep deprived, bro. It would be
I
funny.
mean, we're a little bit there already.
Yeah.
Revert back to default settings.
33 minutes.
Your mom.
Don't forget
Your mom.
your mom.
Things that make you uncomfortable.
Ugh. Guys, hit on my mom. I hate it.
Incest.
What was the question?
Things that make you uncomfortable.
Yeah, that makes me very uncomfortable. Why?
Incest, but
Vaginas.
I remember a lot of people used to like my mom, and when they knew that she was my mom, okay, like they'd be like, "Your mom's cute. I want your mom," and I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Stop talking about my mom."
I posted my mom on Instagram story for Mother's Day again, because like American Mother's Day. And my guy, like people, I follow people from high school, like the guys, and I deleted the messages because since I was young, they always said MILF to my mom.
Bruh.
I hate it. She has big titties, and they do the whole makeup. Like she just is nice. I don't gotta know that she a MILF though. Well,
Yeah, that is weird. I don't like people who do that. I'm like, have some respect, y'all.
That's my mom. Damn.
I know.
Like Tony always
People
says,
my
"Your
age.
mom," and I'm like, "Stop it! It's my mom."
It's my mom talking about.
What makes me uncomfortable?
Nothing.
Well, other than the female body.
Ooh, blowjobs.
It doesn't make me uncomfortable. It makes me want to laugh. It makes me happy in a way that shouldn't be. Like, it's not the right happy. It's more like,
I don't know.
Things that are embarrassing in my life.
Things that are embarrassing. Briget admitting things even though she doesn't want to admit them.
Yeah. Pretty much.
My sex life is pretty embarrassing. Sort of. Not really, but...
What's embarrassing is when I had to tell people about, like, something, like, that I have hidden from them. And, like, and I finally tell them, and they're like, oh, so all this time you were lying to me? And I'm like, yeah, I was.
Give an example.
I'm not giving that example.
Aww.
Why? It's embarrassing enough as it is.
She's embarrassed by it, like, share to the class.
I mean... Yeah, I guess not everyone's an open book.
I mean, I could give
You're
another
an open
example.
book.
Not
You're
giving
like a whole Bible, bro.
These are the way of my teachings.
Literally, I could just be like, yeah, I really like dick. And I'll be like, I like it when the dick goes inside me at this degree. And I'm like, okay. Well, I just said I like
makes
dick.
me feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
Tony,
I wonder
what the fuck?
It fills that hole deep inside me, you know?
Tony's a whole different breed, my guy. He really
I've
is.
gotten used to it, man.
I'm a little tired. You know, the hole that everyone's trying to fill? Well, that's what fills.
Oh my, okay. Is there any more cards you'd like to draw?
That I like to draw.
Draw out.
You like
Oh,
to
draw out that.
or-
Yeah.
I mean, I think we're pretty good for now. Probably sign off soon.
Then go ahead, Tony. You're the host.
I know I'm the host, but maybe they want to hear about my dick a little more.
Oh my god. Nobody wants to hear about it.
I think you described your dick enough.
Literally.
That's why I visualize it.
He goes.
But then you get uncomfortable if I do.
What?
But then you get uncomfortable if I do.
Do what? Visualize
Visualize
it?
your dick.
No, I don't.
Oh my gosh, he's not even embarrassed about that.
That's what I'm saying. He's not embarrassed about anything.
I wish I had your mentality, man.
Why do you kill yourself every 2 seconds, but then being horny like the rest?
I'm always horny. That's about it.
Well, then you're not far off.
Oh my god.
The inner barber of it. Oh.
You just gotta let go of everything. Be so depressed that it's like nothing matters anymore.
Oh my god.
That's kind of like the motivation between it, you know? It's nothing matters anymore. I die, and who's gonna care what happens to me?
Oh my God.
As long as I'm not like touching kids or anything like that.
Oh.
Okay.
That's why we're the Depresso Eggos.
She's on the side listening the whole day.
Okay.
With a little like party thing.
I have my cat to live for.
I have my dog. Ugly ass dog, but I love him. I love my
You're
little
so ugly.
I love my little
my
chihuahua.
my big old cat who's a Maine Coon, and then a small cow who was in heat.
I love my chihuahua. He's
It's so derpy.
That's what I'm telling you. My chihuahua always has his tongue out and everything. He goes,
So
oh,
dirty.
record.
Like, it's just like a single column from the
his
head.
neck. It's because I cut his hair weird and it just came
It's
out.
like a single column from the head to the
Yeah.
body. There's no like difference.
He looks very.
Like a sausage.
It's like,
Ew. I mean, he's cute.
He's very weird.
He's a bald head. He look bald. I want to touch his forehead.
He has a very big
I
forehead.
want to just-
You should have seen how he was younger. His whole
Yeah,
head
he
was
was
a big
cute.
ass.
Oh, I'm
He
a
was a big ass
dog.
forehead, bro. But yeah, I have my dog to live for. Tony, you have your man to live for. So be grateful.
Honestly, not really though.
Can you at least live for me?
Be
Am
the
I
cousin
kind
that I
of-
talk to and have fun with, unlike
Am
the
I
others.
now, are we kind of good enough? Kind of. I'm giving you a kind of.
Yeah.
No comment. Anyways.
We're not worth it.
Wow.
No, I mean, yes, maybe. I don't know. I mean,
Oh, see, he gets uncomfortable. He gets deep. That's your uncomfortableness.
That's embarrassing.
He gets deep.
I'm
Yeah.
like admitting it.
Found
what? Admitting that I like nothing really changes in my
He
mind.
doesn't like
But with
innate soft
feelings,
feelings.
yeah.
He doesn't like
Yeah.
innate feelings. He's embarrassed about
Horny
it.
is the only feeling.
There you go.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
we found it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah, Lysimos. We did it.
Oh.
Alrighty. So, I think that concludes today, everyone. Sorry, it was supposed to be a horny podcast, and it was, but a lot of downhills on this one. A lot of just yay. But we're going to be signing off for today. Thank you guys for joining us again this week. Remember, we have the Q&A, so please leave your questions. We would enjoy it a lot. Maybe we could be depressed then, too, or horny then, too. So, as always, click that like button.
Subscribe.
And if you want to get notifications of when we post next, make sure to click that bell.
And leave your lovely comments in the comment section below. Also, we are leaving our little handles for our social media accounts this time, so
Yeah, now you can
go
follow
follow
us.
us.
Yes,
Remember,
and
18 or
help
older
us.
for my Twitter, but
Yes,
Instagram,
yes.
that's fine. Yeah, so ciao, everyone.
Bye.
I'm sorry.
You want to try that again, love?
Bye. What?
Bye.
I'm not.
That's
I'm
perfect.
not. Okay. See you later.
Ciao.
And see you next time.